You mean that this little pebble's been out there hot rodding around the universe?
Probably big as a moon when it started.
This town is in danger.
Look, Steve, you keep telling me about a monster. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna find this thing, and we're gonna make people believe us. Do I look like somebody's playing a practical joke? Am I laughing?
Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and all around the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob.
If it had a mind, you could reason with it. If it had a body, you could shoot it. If it had a heart, you could kill it. Now, man is no longer the supreme being on this planet.
The organism is growing at a geometric rate. By all accounts, it's at least 1,000 times its original mass.
Nobody believes me about what happened tonight.
What did happen?
You were there, you saw.
Plasmic life form that hunts its prey. Predator.
I want that organism alive.
I think you ticked it off.
The Blob. Terror has no shape.
Hey everybody, this is Ron. Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. Somebody punish me, please. And in the show we have...
This is Stu, and I'm a pretty fucking princess.
Also including... Fuck you, Chase!
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey everybody.
And finally...
Hey, this is Goot. Man, I'm tired of talking. I just want to go up to my shack and get drunk.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to BAF. So, is that supposed to be the Blob?
goggling cock.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
So today we are going to be doing a Versus episode. We haven't done a Versus episode since Stephen King's It.
It's been a minute, brother.
Yeah, so I mean, in a way, we did also a little bit on the thing, but not really. We talked mainly about the main movie, but this one we're going to be kind of dwelling on both of them. But we're doing the original Blob, 1958, versus the 1988 version of the Blob. So we're going to talk about the first Blob first, which is the 1958, released September 12th, 1958, directed by, why did I say 1958 twice? Directed by Russell S.
Because it was 1958. You wanted to make sure you know it's 1958.
Directed by Russell S. Doughton Jr. and Irvin Yeaworth, who's uncredited as a director. So
Not
he's a
to be
second
confused
director.
with Russell J. Doughton.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just
It went right over my head.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I don't
Apparently.
know who the
I don't
fuck
know what you're
Russell
talking about.
J is.
So other movies to his name, don't know any of these movies. I don't know if Stu, if you've heard this. Fever Heat, The Hostage, Sammy, Ride with the Wind, The Healing, and Face in the Mirror.
I've heard Hostage and Ride with the Wind. Face in the Mirror sounds familiar. I might recognize the poster art, but
his filmography is actually not that big, so
it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, the budget of this movie was $110,000. It made $4 million. So actually, that's a huge hit. Yeah.
Now, is this
Well, you gotta back that-
adjusted for inflation, or it did like
That's how much it made.
$1958?
Yeah, 110.
Damn.
That's how much it made. $4 million.
for
So
them.
it was a huge hit.
So Stephen McQueen was given the option of taking like the budget, like getting paid $19,000 or 10% of the gross incoming.
And he actually hated this movie.
He does.
You sure he didn't want the gross coming?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, we're gonna get back to
The guy that just
I
didn't
looked down
stop.
at Ron's drink.
Well, the
Okay,
Well, the cast here, the movie stars Steve McQueen, Annetta Corsat, Earl Rowe, Olin Howland, Stephen Chase, John Benson, Lee Payton. Other movies to come out around the same time. Let's see if you know any of these. We got The Barbarian of Geisha. We got A Lust to Kill.
Yes.
Queen of Outer Space.
Yes.
The Brain Eaters.
Yes.
Once Upon a Horse. Once Upon a Horse.
Is that one of the Mexican films?
The Spider. But
once upon some whores.
What? No, once upon a horse.
Once upon some whores.
Once upon a horse.
Once upon some whores.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, anyways, you know.
It was a sequel to the Donkey Show.
But those are movies that came out around this time. But I actually picked a very interesting drink that, well, not even a drink, but it's an alcoholic treat, I guess you could say. It's something that I think was perfect for the Blob, Jello. So we're doing basically Jello shooters. We're doing 2 different colors, which we're doing strawberry with white rum, and we're doing black cherry with Black Skull vodka. Now the strawberry is supposed to be more of the color of the 1988 Blob, and the black cherry is more of the darker color for the original Blob from 1958.
It looked like beet juice. The first one.
Beet juice?
Like cranberry jam for Thanksgiving.
It looked like a bowl of jam. That's basically what it did look like. Yeah,
bowl of jelly.
So this is gonna be interesting. So you guys ready to?
That's like rock bottom had a basement. You're just sitting there scooping a fucking thing of jelly into yourself.
Why is that rock bottom in a basement, but eating peanut butter from a jar isn't?
Because
peanut butter from a jar is amazing.
Exactly. So why is eating jelly from a jar fucking? I don't find that fucking weird. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, you guys ready to try this out?
Have you ever eaten jam or jelly out of a jar?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Crystal and I are both just fucking freaking out right now.
Next, you're going to tell me you've never eaten spoonfuls of butter.
Have you had deep fried butter sticks at a fair?
Oh hell yeah!
I've had
yes I have
cream cheese out of the
It's
fucking
not butter.
That's disgusting.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Cream cheese is not disgusting.
Cream cheese
What are you
is
talking
disgusting.
about?
Fuck cream cheese.
Fuck you, man.
Cream cheese is delicious.
It is disgusting.
Cottage cheese is disgusting.
That is also disgusting.
All right, well, let's go ahead and try these. So let's go ahead and do the strawberry first. The red, which has got the white.
We should do the black first.
Oh, no, you're right.
That came out first.
You're right.
Get your chronology right, good sir.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yes.
Can't really do a cheers on this one.
Am I scooping this out with my...
Pretty much.
That is not happening.
Yep. No.
Batman transition. We got to figure this out.
No. Just use your fingers.
No, just
use your fingers.
Just get up in there.
Yeah.
Come on, fist it.
It comes out all in one.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
fucking good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Sammy, good job.
Very subtle alcohol flavoring to it.
Yeah.
Very subtle.
And that's white rum. So I don't is Jello shooters made with mainly
with it.
white rum?
Yeah,
normally
that's
it's vodka.
I've always made it with vodka, but
yeah, well, this is white rum.
Assume
so.
you can make it with damn near anything.
Well, we tried white rum and it actually worked out pretty good. So
What did you just do?
we did the
1958.
That's not white rum.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the vodka.
No, that's Crystal Skull of agave vodka.
God damn it! I'm fucking up right here. Yep, it's the vodka.
I fucking hate you.
I'm sorry.
I fucking hate you. You verified with her pre-show and you still fucked it up.
Apparently.
I said I was going to do it. He said no.
All right, so yeah,
that was in fact delicious.
That was the skull vodka.
That's a 2 out of 2.
Remember, we had that black skull vodka and we hated it.
That makes it very palatable.
Yeah, because we said that would mainly made for cocktails and stuff like that, so it worked out.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna try the strawberry with white rum. So that's the next one. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go for it.
The white rum's in the black.
No, the white rum is in the red.
The white rum's in the black.
Oh, the cup.
Fucking. Well, good. Ah! I feel like the hobo that just got attacked by it.
Not as good as the black cherry. I think the black cherry is a lot better.
I think the black cherry is more flavorful of black cherry.
Yeah.
But this one is more reminiscent of what you would think of a classic Jello shot.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy because this was the white rum.
This was made with the right rum. But this you're not getting as popping flavors of the Jello as you did with the black cherry.
Yeah.
So it's more of a mesh between alcohol and Jello. So that's more traditional Jello shot.
So you feel like the black cherry is a lot better.
All right.
I do. But
I got my rating. 2 out of 2 for the 1958, the original, the darker one. That was delicious. It tastes like fucking candy.
Yeah.
The second one is going to be a 1.75. Still pretty fucking good.
That's pretty high still. That's
still
pretty
fucking good. But no, it just wasn't quite, oh, I want more and more and more. But it was, I don't know, I felt like it was more reminiscent of like legitimate Jello.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Stu?
I'm gonna give them both 2s. I will say the black cherry is better. But honestly, both of these, you could literally hand me a bowl and a spoon, and my fat ass would be rom, 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 and be very happy. Yes.
I went for like 3 years not being able to get myself to eat Jello because I found out what it was made of. Dude, I was like 7.
Amazingness?
It's made out of horse bones.
Yes.
And I
Amazingness?
freaked the fuck out.
Okay, that is something I did not know. Horse bones?
Yeah, they grind up horse bones, they boil it, and it extracts the gelatin out of the marrow.
Yes.
And-
no idea. I
Yeah.
had no idea of that. I'm sorry, I don't know the history of Jello. I just thought it was just like artificial.
Yeah, gelatin has always been made with ground bone. Normally,
yeah.
I've always heard it's beef bone, but horse bone also makes
Any
sense to me.
bovine or horse. Yeah.
They're not going to waste shit, all right? And it turns into deliciousness.
Yeah, no, I straight like 3.5 years. I couldn't fucking do it.
Okay.
But
yeah, it was created by Native Americans. You know, they use everything.
Jesus. Goop, how about you, buddy?
Probably had some elements there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Magical elements. I give it 2 thumbs up for both. It's different. I'm not gonna lie. Like for me, like having the towel shaped Jello is not my traditional way from like college doing like Jello shooters.
Yeah.
So that added to the experience of it. I was like, whew, that's different. But it's a little more chewer. But yeah, I give 2 thumbs up to both. I like the newer one better. The redder one, the 1988 version better.
Okay. You like the one with the no, that's strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry one.
The strawberry one. Yeah, no, that one was all right. So you give both a 2.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to agree with Chase on this. I'm not going to give them both a 2. I'm going to give the black cherry a 2. That is a 2. That one's the best one right there. The strawberry, I would go probably about 1.5 because I don't know. There's something about it. I'm just not a fan of it all that much. It's interesting because it's got the strawberry's got the white rum, and I was expecting. I didn't know if Jello shooters were ever made with white rum, so I was testing it out. It was something to try out, and then we're doing the tequila with the not tequila. Technically, it is tequila tasting because it's got agave in it.
It's tequila flavored, but it's not tequila.
Yeah, but
I didn't gag, so it couldn't be tequila.
Yeah, so altogether,
Or penis.
1.5 for the red one. But
Never
the black
tried.
cherry.
So you keep mentioning the white rum. Were you thinking about it too much?
No. It's
Okay.
actually just the taste just didn't do it for me. I guess I just didn't care for the strawberry taste. But the black cherry, I love I love black cherry soda. I love black cherry anything. So I just enjoyed that one so much better. So
Yeah, the taste of strawberry was more muddled of a taste experience.
Yeah.
They're both fucking good.
Yeah.
This reminded me of like the traditional college, when you do Jello shoots for the first time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I gotta admit,
Except for if you get somebody that doesn't know how to make fucking Jello shooters, and it's fucking
horrendous.
It's just straight alcohol in a gelatinous form. It's like, okay, this is weird. All right.
Well, so now we're going to go ahead and I got to say this was a success. I'm actually pretty happy with how this went. This was something different because this was a treat instead of a drink, but alcoholic in it. So
Thank you, Sammy.
We're going to actually do a little bonus today. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We're going to have
Thank you,
a little.
Satan.
We're going to have a little.
I'll take a joke.
We're going to have a little bonus today. Today is St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day!
Yeah.
The day I'm no longer a raging alcoholic, I'm just Irish.
So today we are going to be doing a Malort cocktail, courtesy of Crystal.
Thank you, Crystal.
Our demented pet
So
over here.
Crystal,
Get
you're
fucked
going to
by a
tell us
leprechaun.
what we are going to be drinking. We're going to start with Chase first.
All right, so how is this leprechaun fucking us today?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Anally. With the shillelagh.
Whoa. I mean, it was
Oh,
one
that'd
step
be
up
fun.
and then just fucking...
All right, so Crystal, what are we drinking? What is
am
actually
I
Chase drinking
drinking?
first?
So, for Chase, we have some of my Ume plum liqueur mixed with my Palm Syrah
Oh, motherfucker.
with a splash of tequila, and then topped off with Malort.
God.
Have I done something to piss you off lately? Probably.
No, you helped me with the dishes last night, so yeah.
All right, fucking send it. God damn it.
I was told to be mean.
Oh.
Oh, God.
One down, 3 to go.
God bless.
Oh shit! Is it good?
So that's a 2?
All right. Well, that was a success.
Oh my God.
It hit my tongue. And
All
I started
right.
freaking out immediately, and I breathed part of it in, and now it's just so much worse.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go over to Stu next. So, Crystal, what is Stu drinking for his?
Stu, you have the ume plum liqueur
Okay.
with a smidgen of the spicy stuff, topped off with blackberry liqueur and some of the palm, and then Malort.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Is it sparkle?
Salute.
It sparkles.
Slante.
That's a very dark color.
Slanted? Look.
Yeah, that's heat.
No hiccups though.
It's right there. It's right there.
There we go.
Flavor's up. There it is.
2 down, 2 to go.
Oh shit!
Oh, there it is.
Last hiccup made. Go down. Oh, 2.
That's 2 for 2 now. We gotta remember which
Flavor's
one's
not
for
bad.
air.
No, flavor's not bad.
All right.
And then Goot, because my memory is pretty good.
Oh,
You have
excuse
the
me.
one that kind of screwed you up.
Why does that look like tapioca bullshit?
Mine looks the prettiest.
Because that is a mixture of Jägermeister, a splash of Goldschlager, a splash of... What was it again, Sammy?
Semen.
No.
It looks like
Oh, yes, you got some of the palm, too.
Yeah, palm.
Yeah, because that stuff's rancid on its own. So you got some palm, topped off with a good, healthy helping of Bailey's. That is now settled at the bottom. And then Malort.
Enjoy. I hope it's not as bad as it was for me.
I'm a little nervous.
The flavor's not bad.
Okay, but yeah, this.
We didn't
All right,
have we
guys.
didn't have any hypnotic.
All right,
so-
guys, thrill me.
enjoy. He's not.
It's not bad. Oh God.
Yeah, it's not bad as he's heaving almost.
Oh, that helped. The Bailey's helped. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I don't have anything to. Can
Thank you.
Grab me a liquid death, please. Oh fuck! All right, so all right.
Why did you do this? This was your idea?
This was fun.
Punish me. That's
Good
what
fun.
it's from. This is why. That's
I had a different thought in mind. All of us making a cocktail.
All right, Crystal. So what am I drinking?
You have the bottom shelf gin that's been sitting in my cabinet for about almost 2 years now with 3 watermelon candies that have been just chilling for about a year and a half, 2 years. Then there is a decent splash of Bailey's. Then,
Yeah, I can see that at the fucking bottom.
and then there is a little bit of
Elderberry syrup.
elderberry syrup. And then
Elderberry
We were
syrup.
worried about you getting sick.
Yeah, helping your immune system.
I told you to go hardcore, so this is all right.
All right.
Well, here we go. Cheers to BAF.
oh, that looks horrid.
It's chunky at the bottom.
Chunky.
It looks like little fucking sperm all swimming in this
So
shit.
you're used to it.
Shut the fuck up.
I was gonna
Wait
say
for
it if
it.
you didn't.
Here it comes.
All right.
Please, if
Bottoms
you
up.
spit that way.
Cup the balls.
Oh fuck. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead. Right on the
It's,
laptop.
it's the watermelon. It's the fucking watermelon. Nothing
getting
else
used to
bothers me.
watermelon.
No, not when it's mixed with fucking chunky shit.
Nothing else bothered you than explain what happened on top 10 episode.
That's because. Shut up. All right, here you go.
There you go.
Glad you're going through puberty, Captain
Yeah,
Thunder.
it was what it was. So
thank you, Crystal, for letting him go through puberty.
Very nice.
All right, so Ragnar is actually in the episode, so he can do his little shot for St. Patrick's Day, the Malort cocktail, which is Crystal's.
It's bullshit because it's not fucking green.
Oh, that's true.
Well, none of them were green. I can get some green food dye.
That's fine.
So, Crystal, what is in this drink?
So for this one, I decided I was going to write it down in my notepad. So we
Should
have.
I drink it first and then you tell me?
No, she usually says.
Oh yeah, no, I told everybody else what they had
Yeah, I
before
know,
they chugged
but-
it. You have minced ginger, garlic, grape jelly, ketchup, Malort, vanilla Smirnoff, all mixed together nicely with a spoon. Yes, and peppermint.
Peppermint schnapps.
Peppermint schnapps. Thank you, sir.
All right, Ragnar. Let's see how you're just staring at it.
And everybody else,
Hey, come
I
on,
know
you
their
handle your drinks
hatreds.
well.
You don't have anything, so this is me trying my hardest. So
This will be posted on our TikTok.
All right. Dude, it's fucking. God damn.
All right, swallow.
I'm sorry, I love you.
You have no idea
That's
how much
a lot of like garlic and ginger in there.
and
It
grape
was only
jelly.
a squirt of each.
Grape jelly with ginger.
All right, so let's.
And
Hey, hold on.
ketchup.
If it all doesn't come out, then
You're good. If it doesn't come out, you're good. But if it comes out, I gotta do it again.
Oh. Nothing phases him.
meh.
I knew that's what it
taste
would be.
buds.
That's what it always is.
Dead taste buds.
It don't taste good.
If I didn't
I can
care,
fucking tell you that.
if I didn't care about you, I would put a dead fish in a jar of vodka for a month and then give it to you.
Well, thanks for driving over here.
No.
Damn.
Well, thanks for driving
Fuck
over here
that
to take
shit.
your little shot. So get out of here. So we'll see you later.
Yeah, go suck my asshole, bitches.
All right. So that was our interesting little segment on St. Patty's Day. So that was actually pretty fun to
That
see
was not
everybody.
fun at all. What the fuck is your problem?
Hey, I actually enjoyed
was
that.
fun.
So
It was fine.
it wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed that.
You sure?
Did you hiccup?
No.
No, he was making fun of me. I mean, I have a physical reaction. I mean, the heat.
It's
Sorry.
a medical
Is
condition.
it pretty
I'm-
hot?
Huh?
Is it pretty hot?
I mean, to me, it is. I don't. I know to you guys, probably not that bad.
Oh
But
my god, that watermelon taste is not going away. I don't taste the pomegranate though. But anyways, well, that is the end of that little segment right there. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back.
Join hosts Dave Houghton and Sarah Ray Tallett as they examine the less glamorous side of sports with their podcast, In a Pickle. Follow IAP Radio on social media by going to IAPradio.com. In a Pickle is now part of the Den Network. For more information, go to IAPradio.com.
All right, guys, we are back with the show, and
Yes.
Stu,
first off, let's go ahead and acknowledge the reason we did the St. Patrick's Day thing, even though we're not releasing this on St. Patrick's Day. It is St. Patrick's Day today, the night of the recording. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody.
hope you all had a great St. Patrick's Day. because
Yes,
this is
Hope you
released-
didn't die of alcohol poisoning.
Or get all the DUIs.
Yeah.
So since we rarely have the opportunity to do this, since we are acknowledging what day we're recording this, but got some sad news today. Lance Reddick passed away today.
Fantastic actor.
Wonderful actor. A lot of most people probably know him from his amazing role on The Wire.
Also Oz,
Heroes,
John Wick,
yeah.
Fringe, John
Wick.
Wick.
Yeah,
he played the
the
hotel.
Netflix Resident Evil show.
Yeah.
Something like that. He amazing actor. Grew up not too far from us, up in Baltimore,
yeah.
Maryland. And at 60 years old, they're attributing it to natural causes, which
That's
just
still
blows
young.
my fucking mind.
That is still young.
That motherfucker, amazing, serious actor who just emanated strength whenever he was on the fucking screen.
Oh, yeah.
And he will be missed.
Yeah.
So RIP Lance Reddick.
Yeah, we've lost a lot. I mean, in the last year, 2022.
Ray Liotta.
Shit, 2022, we lost a lot of people, which, by the way, the Oscars just played, and Paul Sorvino wasn't on the fucking memorial.
Yeah, which is weird. I
is-
was a little caught off guard by that.
I was a little pissed off by that because he's actually a great actor, especially being in Goodfellas. He's also an opera singer.
Yeah.
Doesn't he sing opera? Because we talked about that in the
Not anymore,
Repo.
he doesn't. No.
Yeah.
But he did. Yeah.
True, yeah.
No, but overall, though, since we're talking about the Oscars, I thought the winners of the Oscars, the big awards it was pretty fucking cool to see, people that I have felt deserved recognition for a long time get their recognition finally.
Brendan Fraser deserved that award. The Whale was an amazing movie, and plus, how do you Short Round? I just call him Short Round because I can't say his name right.
And everything, everywhere, all at once.
That movie won a lot of awards,
rightfully so.
I would
amazing.
rather Top Gun won
For best film?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Could you show that movie in school?
Huh?
Could you show that movie in school?
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah.
I still have to see it.
The whole plot. I don't want to ruin it for Ron, but
I think a good amount of it you could. I think a good amount of it you could. All right. And you had winner for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, and Best Supporting Actor, along with they win Best Director also. Yes. Directors, in this case, and Best Film. So overall, no, I think it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderfully done film. Very strong acting across the board. Obviously,
I'm not saying it's a bad.
No matter what, I'm going to see it because every single time there's a Best Picture winner, I watch it.
No,
because I have to see why it won.
I've been fucking telling you to see this since I first heard about it, since I first fucking saw it. I've been fucking telling you need to see this fucking movie. It is an amazing movie. When I heard it got fucking nominated, I was thrilled. I didn't think it was going to win. I really didn't, just because out there movies usually don't like this. But it's an out there movie that appeals to a wide audience, I think.
Yeah, hot dog fingers.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I have to see it. I've only seen clips of it, so I'm definitely going to give it a view. I'm going to watch it, and I'm waiting for it to go on sale, and then I'll buy it and I'll watch it.
It was great to see Jamie Lee Curtis get a fucking Oscar. I'm like, God damn.
Exactly. Yeah, but a lot of people are fucking butthurt because what's her name didn't win for Wakanda Forever.
Angela Bassett.
Yeah. No, she's butthurt. All right.
No, I saw. Yeah, if you saw the fucking video, she was just like, she didn't clap. She just looked like all pissed off and everything.
I like the way we're doing a audio podcast, and you're like, she's looking like. You're making a facial expression on an audio podcast.
No, I'm not.
I love
very
that.
visual. When are we getting that GoPro? Whenever I can afford it,
basically.
We'll be doing video here soon. Probably near the end of the year. I'm planning on trying to get us on video because I'm going to get us on Instagram Live and stuff like that with our.
When are we going on OnlyFans?
You can go on OnlyFans. Everybody would like to see fucking Stu's little princess.
What? Only podcasts.
I don't want to see your feet. Your fucking weird ass goddamn
beautiful feet,
troll feet.
All right, so let's go ahead and get back into the movie. So. What do y'all think of this song?
I fucking love it.
This movie, this song.
No, you told me you didn't like the fucking song. You were saying how you were wishing that the movie would fucking start.
Yeah, because it took 3.5 minutes of me staring at the screen before anything fucking happened.
But what's
Read the credits.
That's old school.
I know.
This is the way, because
you're paying respect to the people who made.
I know this
what
is
you're
the
about
way,
to
sir.
The thing is, back then the credits weren't in the end of the movie; they were in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, they're giving credit to people what you're about to see.
But would you say that this is catchy as shit?
Fuck
no,
yes.
It's super catchy.
Hold on, we're gonna get to
Did
the
it
verse
film?
here.
Not at fucking all.
Here it comes. Wait for that verse. This is just weird for the Blob, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a catchy song, but it's really fucking weird.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't fit the theme at all.
I was kind of hoping.
No, it does when it comes back from the 50s. I mean, it's very 50s soundish.
Yeah, it's very 50s soundish, but it's not a horror.
No,
thing.
it didn't build up any tension. So yeah, not at all. But I was hoping to see, just because it was a 50s movie, to see the Blob, start bopping along to this. There it goes.
And leaps and glides and slides across the floor.
They actually had quite a few hits. So this is the band, the Five Blobs.
The Five Blobs is the name of the band that did
and I was
this.
just looking them up. They had a few pretty good hits, actually.
No shit.
So Saturday night in Tijuana.
That's like your fun time.
From the top of your guggle.
The top of your guggle?
Your grundle.
Is that really the name of the song, The Top of Your Guggle?
That's what it says.
The fuck does that mean?
I don't know, and I'm kind of afraid.
That definitely sounds like Urban Dictionary right there.
Well, you want to know a funny thing about this movie is that this movie was produced by a Christian company that made religious films. Did you all know that?
No, fuck.
Yes, it was made by a Christian company that
That
made religious
explains the
films.
priest in the
They were not
88.
financially stable, so they took a gamble to make the Blob, which
Well,
kind of reminded me of Ed Wood when you think about it, and it paid off because they made a shitload of money. So altogether, this movie starred Steve McQueen, and Steve McQueen was a big
king of
How did they manage to get a hold of him for this fucking movie?
I have no idea. I couldn't find. See, the thing
That
was,
was
I
like
did the research for
a
this.
friend of a buddy. Yeah, I know him. I could probably get him in here. That's
Hold on, I'm trying to think of McQueen.
Well, he was in The Great
must have been-
Escape,
Yeah.
Must have been paycheck driven.
yeah.
but he hated this movie. He said that he regrets doing this movie, and also that and the
He
thing is, they were
does.
trying to get his son to be in the 1988 version of the Blob, and he said that he would not do it because he's not going to do something that his father did. So they weren't able to get him. But
I didn't even know he had a son.
yeah,
When I saw that trivia as well, I'm
No,
like, he had a
Steve
son?
McQueen overshadows pretty much fucking everybody.
I don't know, but I'm not going to
No,
lie.
I'm looking
I didn't
through
really
his
care for Steve McQueen in this
filmography.
movie.
This was
Neither did
hold
I.
on. This may have been
It certainly
one
wasn't
of
his best
very
first movies.
films. I mean, I see Somebody Up There Likes Me in 1956. Still
Yeah, I've heard this is his first theatrical
Girl
leading
on the
role.
Run in 53, Wanted Dead or Alive in 51.
When did Great Escape come out?
60 something.
Yeah, that was in the 60s.
Well, you could tell that Steve McQueen was young, but also all the kids in this movie, like the teenagers, were all like in their. I think Steve McQueen was like probably in his late 20s or
He was
something like that.
28 years old.
Yeah, 28 years old, and back then they made all the teenagers like old as shit. That was actually pretty normal in the 80s too. And then when it got into more modern time, like where we live in right now, most kids and teenagers are actually played by teenagers now for movies. But back then it was played by adults. When you think of American Pie was played by adults for the high school, and they were all in their mid 20s.
That's all throughout Hollywood history, though.
No, but nowadays they don't. They actually stick to
Because they've been given so much shit of like, okay, let's get a 30-year-old to play a fucking 14-year-old. All right, they've been given so much shit for so many years. It's like they're like,
Yeah,
Elijah
Steve McQueen
Wood.
and his girlfriend, though, in this movie, they look like a freaking
Nobody-
like
okay,
adult
cool. I
couple.
got
They don't
you.
look like high schoolers. But overall, to ask a simple question, what did y'all think of this movie? I mean, seriously. I mean, is this the first time you guys have seen it? Well, I know Stu and me haven't. Goot, you've seen this in the past before, right?
It's my first time seeing the original.
This is your first time seeing the original?
Yeah.
That I'm shocked about. I'm with you because you like a lot of classic films.
I do.
And you've seen this before, Chase, right?
Yeah, when I was like 5 or 6.
But it was something that you remembered. It was actually something,
Vaguely.
Yeah, because I remember watching this on like TBS or like TNT or something like that. It was on, and
once again, we're talking about Steve McQueen, the actor, not the director.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just think Steve McQueen, the two different Steve McQueens that are most famous are so totally different from each other.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind every time.
Steve McQueen, the director. What didn't he do?
12 Years a Slave?
12 years. Oh, and also The Last King of Scotland.
Yeah. The black British fucking director.
Yes.
Yes. So as polar opposite as you could possibly get.
I completely forgot about that. I forgot that he shared the same name and everything. That's fucking crazy, man. But like seriously, what do y'all think of this movie? I mean, did you enjoy it? Now, when we did the thing back in January, February, when we did the thing episode,
I can make an argument this could be a prequel to the thing.
You
How
could.
so?
Yes, there's some elements there.
Really explain.
Okay. What happens at the end of this one?
They send it to Antarctica.
No, because then there was a ship that crashed in Antarctica, so that couldn't work. I understand where you're going at, but I don't think that would have worked.
There could have been a separate ship.
And that it
could have
evolved
been.
into something that can shape
Yeah,
shift
it
into
learned,
other
all
people.
right, I can't be just a fucking blob. Let me go ahead and try something different.
Yeah.
Is this like a theory that's online or something like
not
that?
at all. But it's just like when I
thought
saw
as
them go
well.
to Antarctica, I'm like,
No, this is just a Stu special.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's my first thought as well. Like,
Yeah, all right.
In Antarctica, I'm like, ooh, the thing, because the thing, what's the first?
I thought the same thing, but I was also of the mind there's no ship up there.
It could have been a coincidence. There could have been a ship that crashed all those years ago. Plus, they dropped
And they took
the thing
They
there.
also said they took it north, not to Antarctica.
Well, you know another similarity between the original thing, Thing from Another Planet, and the
But
Blob.
remember, the original thing,
The original
it was
said that-
Alaska.
They said north.
Yeah, which would have been north.
Antarctica's on the south.
No, Antarctica was for the John Carpenter version.
Shouldn't they both be in the same place?
No, they took place in two
one
different
happened in Alaska,
locations.
one happened in Antarctica.
Yeah.
I guess I forgot that. Okay.
I thought you were a historian, man.
Nice
I thought you
try.
knew our shit.
You were drunk.
I was pretty fucking.
You're already fucking drunk?
No,
I
he was
currently
drunk.
am approaching that.
You're buzzed already. Jesus Christ.
I've
man.
had 2 beers and a double shot.
Double
so
shot
far.
wouldn't even that
no,
much.
and 2 Jello shots.
The Jello shots aren't that much. It's not that much alcohol. It's only about a cup.
There's not a cup of alcohol.
Yeah, that's what you put in.
And the entire thing?
And the
Yes.
entire thing on one and the entire thing on the
we
other.
did not have a cup of alcohol
No.
from that little bit of Jello.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was waiting
just
for it.
threw
I'm like,
some
it's
fucking
gonna.
shine in there and fucked it up.
Actually, that would be
To
interesting to
use
put
a
moonshine.
compression machine to somehow fit it all in there.
I don't know.
This
Where
thing
is it?
in freaking Jello, the moonshine that we had.
There's no way it would set up.
That would be interesting.
There's no way it would set up. It would overpower any of the water molecules in there.
Yeah, he's already slurring in his speech. He's already fucking there. Yeah.
Quit judging him. It's fucking St. Patty's Day. Fuck you.
Oh, that's true.
You know what? It's fucking St. Patty's Day. Let's have some fucking whiskey.
Ooh.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Right?
Let's
right?
do it.
All right.
All right, so we got our fucking drink that we're going to be drinking for St. Patty's Day. We got our regular amazing Jameson.
Is every drink a fucking drink?
Everything's a fucking drink.
It just
And you're
seems
the
like-
only one not doing a cheers.
Skull.
Cheers.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Clinky, clinky. And we'll imagine it happened for you.
Happy St. Patty's Day, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Oh, that's good.
That's wonderful.
I will always love that.
Speaking of Batman, you know the 5 Blobs theme reminds me of the Adam West Batman.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
I
true.
can see that. I can feel that. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I think a lot of shit out there that came out around that time had that type of music. I mean, you remember those beach craze movies? Those beach day movies and stuff like that had that type of music. But the one thing about this movie, though, that it kind of upset me, but it's also was of that time, is that you only see the blob for like about 5 minutes in the movie.
So what we just had is Jameson. When did you start drinking Jameson?
Since I grew pubes.
That explains a lot.
What's wrong with Jameson?
Oh, no, it's just... I'm just spoiled, I guess, at this point with Yamazaki and everything else.
What's wrong with Jameson?
It could be better.
Is Jameson the best whiskey?
No.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
Is it great whiskey for its price point?
Yes.
Yes.
But it's
What's its price point? I've never even bought Jameson.
about $30 for a bottle.
Yeah, no.
For a regular, and for the Black Barrel, it's about $50. Black Barrel, though, is better, in my opinion.
Yeah, it
Black
is.
Barrel is like my favorite when it comes to Jameson. I like original Jameson.
Oh, you don't like the coffee one?
No, I do not like the coffee. It's good mixed in coffee, but not good straight. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm kind of worn out of the fucking coffee tasting drinks. I'm just not a big fan of them.
Did I leave my martini stuff over here?
It's
That
still
shit
over
was
there.
good. You probably did.
It's still over there.
Yeah?
I did. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna drink some more.
Go ahead.
So altogether, so you guys know that the other different titles that there were for the Blob. I'm just curious. There was other titles. I'm really curious if you're gonna love this. The Mass.
Okay.
You also got the
Scrotum.
Glob.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was like the porn version.
That's what I figured you guys would make a joke about, and also the Molten Meteor.
I mean,
Yeah.
it works.
No,
It
not
does.
that one. The Glob, maybe.
The Globs just sounds
The Mass.
perverted.
The Mass. I feel like that could.
Yeah.
The Mass.
When did
Yeah.
he?
That sounds
Maltese Falcon come out?
Well, here, this is actually a clip that I'm going to play with Stephen McQueen.
With who?
Steve McQueen.
Steve, what's the matter? Steve, tell me what happened.
I can't.
Well, what happened?
It was.
Steve, what is it?
It's got the doc. It's got
Well, what's the matter with him?
just like the thing in the old man's hand. Only it was bigger, and then it was on his old head, and then in just a second he disappeared.
He disappeared.
He was all gone. He was all gone. You know, he just disappeared.
Steve,
Just
what
a
are you
second.
talking about?
See, that's the thing about. Do you think his acting was good in this movie?
No.
No.
He was very.
He
It was so
pretty green.
weird to see the King of Cool being kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
It didn't work out for me. I'm not going to lie.
Him getting pulled over by Sheriff Dave.
yeah, and then
Sheriff Dewey.
I'm just driving along.
Yeah, in Australia,
The
they
driving
got
backwards kind of shit.
cars that they go. You sit backwards so you don't get cut. No.
You just didn't care for it, huh?
That was his line.
I was okay. I mean,
know.
Like fucking.
he was fine for this movie. It was fine. It worked, I guess. But it was just so weird being Steve McQueen. I mean, of course, this was before Steve McQueen was Steve fucking McQueen.
Yeah, but I think would have actually
Yeah,
made
this
his
is
stardom.
prior to King of Cool.
But his main stardom was The Great Escape. I think that's probably one of his
Bullet.
No, I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah,
but The Great Escape is still a good movie.
great movie. Great movie.
Escape is the Steve McQueen movie.
That's what I feel like. Yeah,
Not Bullet. That comes into a close second. But
do you still feel like The Blob is actually a good one for him? Do you feel like
No.
he was a good character for The Blob?
not at all.
Because altogether, this movie. See, the thing is, I could appreciate this movie because of the time that it came out. The thing when this came
It
out,
was impressive effects for 1958.
yeah, and it was all miniatures. I mean, basically every little setting that The Blob was in was actually a miniature.
Even more so when he grabs the when he's got the stick and the blob on the stick.
Oh, and the Blob just comes right down on the stick. Actually, no, that wasn't bad looking. I mean, the Blob was made of silicone and red dye. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And actually, they still have it. They have it in a barrel, and they actually they've done it for like conventions and stuff like that, and brought it so people can get a picture with it, and it's still there.
I bet
the
there's
original
so much
Blob that they
fucking
used for the movie.
hair and dust and bullshit mixed into that now.
I'm sure that they've kept it clean and everything else, but altogether,
I just
There's
imagine,
no way they're keeping it clean from all the way back in '58. There's no fucking way.
I don't know if they kept it in a barrel shut.
there's
tight.
an entire fucking cat worth of hair in there. Like there's gotta be.
I don't know. I mean, what did y'all think of the effects in this movie, though? The Blob effects do you think they were pretty decent for its time? I mean, just because really,
For its
it almost looked
time,
like
yes.
a stop motion at some point because you see it move and then you see the picture like edit, like a picture edit, like move over
So
to another.
they used a lot of looping, visual looping.
Yes.
And it actually worked out pretty well for the shots, and I was pretty impressed with it. Again, from 19, they were probably working on this for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
So 1956, 1957, fuck yeah, they did a great job with this. That being said, I think the concept was far out of place for the time frame it was produced.
Well, I will say this: that the best effect in my opinion, is the movie theater scene when you see the Blob going through the fucking windows in the back of the theater. I thought that was actually really neat.
Yes, it was very good.
I did not realize how much, like, I remember seeing this as a kid, I was like astounded at how it looked and everything else. But watching it now, seeing it from an adult's eyes, it's not as good as I remembered, especially the part where they had it on the fucking the diner.
Yeah,
I did like how they were playing Bela Lugosi's the Dracula.
Yep.
Yes, they were.
Oh, they were. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, altogether, it's just like the last scene where they were putting it to fire and stuff like that. You could tell that it was just a matte painting or something like that. There was a lot of matte paintings in this. But I saw a lot of pictures because I have the Criterion Blu-ray and I watched all the set designs. And basically every set where you see the Blob moving, that's actually just a miniature that they created of that set. And I don't know. Overall, I mean, would you feel like it was all right? Compare this to The Thing from Another Planet. Which one do you think would be more scarier at that time? This or The Thing from Another Planet?
The Blob.
This, yeah.
Yeah.
Why so?
Because the special effects are amazing.
You had
but it's
people
also
shitting
implied.
themselves at watching Gojira.
Yeah.
Like, this was 4 years later.
Yeah.
And honestly, because of the scale it was shot on, more believable.
See, this movie does a perfect job for the time capsule. Like it's all implied. Like there's no killing. They actually cut the scene where the doctor gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
They cut that scene out because it was too violent.
Now that I didn't know. What did they cut out exactly?
Like with the doctor when he's like
because that's really the only time where you see a Blob actually attack somebody.
Yeah, when the pressure starts building, the suspense starts building up. Like he knows it's a threat. And there's a scene where he gets killed by the Blob and like actually eats him. It actually like totally captures him, and then they cut it out because it was too violent.
Well, you do see it briefly. You see it briefly in that window scene when Steve McQueen was looking at him in the window.
Yeah,
you see, but it's like maybe like a split second. It's like maybe
it's
1 or
like
2
a
seconds.
third of a second.
Yeah, and you see the fucking Blob get on top of him, and you see the doctor, and then all of a sudden it just cuts away. It's just like you don't really see much.
But no, I read that they had the full scene ready for it, but they cut it out.
Oh man, I wish it would have that unedited footage. I wish they didn't even release that. I'd love to see that unedited footage about that. But overall, I mean, there's a lot of things. Like another thing that this movie kind of reminded me of is the Attack of the Body Snatchers.
For me, it was Night of the Creeps.
Okay, I'll give a Night of the Creeps more than I would Attack of the Body Snatchers.
So Night of the Creeps more?
Yeah.
No, why so?
The
I
tone,
can
everything
understand
felt right.
from the special effects standpoint, your comparison, but Night of the Creeps.
No. I'm talking about the warning, like this scene right here.
Listen to me. Now listen to me, everybody. This town is in danger. Now, several people have been killed already.
Remember the guy yelling out in the Attack of the Body Snatchers, yelling out that they're coming for you and everything else? This kind of reminded me of that scene a little bit. Because he's trying to warn everybody about the Blob coming.
You. Boy, this time you've really hung yourself. Now look, Sarge, just give me a chance to talk to them, that's all.
I don't know what kind of a game it is you're playing, kid, but whatever it is, it's going to stop right now.
Here comes Dave.
What's going on here, Jim?
Steve. Dave, make them listen to me. There is a monster. We saw it again in Dad's store. Dave, it's bigger now.
Your story's gotten bigger now, kid.
Dave, look at me. Do I look like somebody's playing a practical joke? Am I laughing? Or am I scared stiff?
What are you going to do? He's telling the truth.
Now, wait a minute. It's one thing to make a fool out of yourself, but it's another thing to make a fool out of the police department and the whole town.
He's right, Lieutenant.
You've been wrong before. Maybe I have. But as long as I'm in charge of this town's police force, I'm going to handle this thing the way I see fit. And your job right now is to help me restore some order around here.
A lot of the movies back then were a lot dialogue ridden. A lot of dialogue. We talked about that in the thing from Another Planet, where it was just a lot of dialogue driven, where they're just talking about like the cops talking about chess for like almost like 2-3 minutes.
That was really cool doing the ham radio chess scene.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
for nobody else, but nerding out, I do ham radio, okay?
Nerd!
Fuck you! I know.
I know.
100%, I thought that was neat. I thought that was neat as shit.
Yeah, it's just, but the dialogues in this scene, I mean, what did you all think of that? I mean, do you think that was too much? Do you think they should have showed more of the Blob? Or you know how the whole thing
for
was?
the time period that it was, for the effects that they had at their ability and the budget they were making the film on, it's going to be a dialogue heavy film.
Yes, but the other thing that I'm also going to say is that a lot of movies, they didn't really show the Blob all that much in this movie.
There was just 50s, yes.
But when they did, it fucking worked.
Yeah.
See, at that time, and that's what I agree with. At that time, it would have. But like nowadays, like when you watch this now, it's not scary. I mean, you said your son watched this, and you thought it was cheesy. He didn't care for it at all.
Yeah. My kids did the same thing.
No, he didn't say it was bad. He
actually enjoyed it?
He specifically went out of his way saying, and he felt this way about both of them. They're not bad. I'm not saying they're bad, but this one is very cheesy. Very cheesy. And then he said the 88 one was very campy. And I had a proud dad moment that he knew the difference between the two. I'm like, oh, that's my boy.
That's good. I mean, that's good. I mean, but the thing about the 1988 version, which we're going to be talking about here soon, is that the 88 version was more fun. And that one was more of the 80s gore that 80s were really known for. That's
Dude,
when
that
gore
was
started
impressive, honestly. They had some fantastic effects in that movie.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about that when we get to the 1988. In fact, I think we all agree that the 1988 version is a more entertaining version than this one, because this one, it dragged a little bit. The original Blob drags, but I think that was pretty well known for films back in the 50s and 60s, that things kind of dragged a little bit. And then they kind of get right to the gore in the 1988 version. So
I'm just looking at right now McQueen's movies, and of course, Bullet, Great Escape, everything what he's known for. But Papillon, however
Papillon,
however you fucking pronounce that. Great fucking film. Great, amazing fucking film.
Like Papillon, like the dog.
Yes,
or rather, what it means is butterfly.
The French prison. Escape, because it's based on the butterfly. Magnificent Seven.
Forgot that he was in that.
Yeah. Exactly. Le Mans.
That's another good one.
All right. The original Thomas Crown Affair.
Ha.
Yeah, he was Thomas Crown. Yeah. And then campy shit like The Towering Inferno. All right.
That's a good fucking movie.
It is.
That's like the Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, he's
such a good movie.
The original Poseidon Adventure is good.
He did, Cincinnati Kid.
I liked them both.
Yeah, he just did so many goddamn great fucking roles, and yeah, they're the reason he became the king of cool. And it's just so weird to see him like a nerdy bitch.
But do you think
this one?
But do you think it's weird for him being in this movie?
Considering it's early in his career, it's understandable. You got to start somewhere.
Well, the 50s had a lot of other than the Thing from Another Planet. You also had House on Haunted Hill. You had 13 Ghosts. You had all the Hammer film.
Hammer films, yes.
Actually, Hammer films were more like 60s and 70s, weren't they?
I think
I'd say about between 60s and 70s and stuff like that.
50s and the 60s.
Yeah, well, the 50s was also a big sci-fi craze. We talked about this in the thing where they had like the
Ooh, another comparison is the wool blanket.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, because the Thing from Another Planet, they have it on top of the ice thing, right?
Yeah.
And then in this movie, they have it over the old guy, the homeless guy. They had it on top of him, and then the other things, they have it.
A lot of comparisons to a lot of movies, though. But it's kind of strange though because they actually released a sequel. I'm sure you guys have ever heard of Son of the Blob.
Mm-hmm.
Beware the Blob.
I didn't know anything about it until I watched because I watched like some trivia and stuff like that online on YouTube and everything else. And I did not realize that there was a sequel that was called Son of the Blob, and it was actually more campy and more humorous more than anything. But it actually had really decent effects. I saw like some of the video from it and everything else, and I was like, why have I never heard of this? I actually want to watch it. But have you heard anything about it? Mm-hmm. The Son of the Blob? Yeah. And there was another title for it. What was the other title?
Beware the Blob.
Beware the Blob. But then they also
Beware the Blob is what I heard about. 1972.
Yeah, there was two different titles for. There was Beware the Blob, and there was also Son of the Blob, which is kind of a really cheesy because they kind of did that with just like Godzilla. You remember Godzilla, Godzuki, Godzilla's little son, and everything else,
and then Godzuki's son Suzuki.
But no, it's got its pros and cons, and actually, that's a good question to ask. What do you feel like are the pros of this movie?
I thought
it was a new concept of a faceless monster,
something that doesn't have feelings, something
about a faceless monster is more, in principle, terrifying than anything you can assign a sentience to.
Yeah.
It's because it just doesn't align with what we're used to.
It's just a glob of goo.
Yeah. If you're it's just a thing. It's a fucking gigantic amoeba. Whereas, in Aliens, it's a thing. It has a face. It can think. It's got claws. You can defend. You can light it on fire. You can do something. This is just a blob. What happens if you cut it in half? Now you just have two of the big bitches.
That's true.
There is no brain. There's no mouth. You don't know what it's going to attack.
So you say that would be the pros of the movie. That you feel like that it was something different.
The pure concept of a faceless entity being the big bad is fantastic.
Okay. How about you, Stu?
I thought for the time the acting was well done. For the time,
yes.
For the time,
you got to remember
seen better from then.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was
the acting.
Best.
The acting was completely different back then compared to what it is nowadays. It wasn't as
and if you've seen The Great Dictator, you'd know there's great acting.
I didn't say it was great acting. I said it was
decent acting.
Good acting
he
for the time.
Good.
I said good. I didn't say great. I said good.
This is the difference between good and great.
Yes.
There's shitty, not shitty,
Ron,
kind of okay, good, and then there's great.
Have you had a good blowjob?
No, I've had a great blowjob.
You've never had a good blowjob?
I've had a good blowjob too.
All right, then there's a difference, right?
Then yes, you had a good one.
Right. There's a difference between a good blowjob and a great blowjob, right?
Yes, there is.
I'm getting some weird looks from the peanut gallery right The fuck are you guys talking about?
Peanut gallery. Have you guys had some good dick and some great dick? I'm not saying that
this is awkward now.
I'm not saying different dicks necessarily, but
they just got completely quiet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I was like, no.
Yeah, but with sex,
I knew what your answer would be.
Yeah, but you're talking about sex. It's like pizza. Even if it's bad sex, it's still sex.
No.
Their first thought was, it's a trap.
I I've had disappointing sex.
Yeah, no, I have too.
Yes, I've had very disappointing
It's
sex.
still sex.
All right. I've had sex where I'm like, yeah, let me fake it.
Just spit on her back.
I'm like, yeah. Okay. Was that good for you? All right, it wasn't for me either. All right, just leave.
So you said the acting is decent. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
I thought it was good acting for the time period
and the special effects.
I'm being
special
glared
effects
at.
for the time. It was good. I would say really good for the time.
I don't like
would.
Ragnar's seat being glared at by the peanut gallery.
I thought the coloring and the sound was really, really strong.
Yeah, because most of the movies that came out around that time were black and white.
Yeah.
Because the budget and everything else, they just couldn't get to the color. And the fact that this was actually in color, it really showed, especially showing the colors of the Blob, because it was just like a dark redness color or something like that. But do you think it could have been better a different color, or do you think it was good the color that it was?
Cranberry jam from Thanksgiving.
I was fine with the color.
Okay.
I mean, it what fuck, did you want polka dot and plaid? I mean, what the fuck did you want? I mean, why does it matter if it's yellow, green, red, purple, pink? Whatever.
No, a lot of people.
It's a fucking alien goddamn blob.
I mean, some people would probably want like green or like a black, like a dark greenish color, like alien like type colors.
I don't think a dark green or a black would have worked as well. I think it was something cool about seeing the being able to see it almost through it, almost.
Well, there's a thing. The reason why it's red is because it's the blood from all of the victims that it's taken.
Yeah, because remember, it was a different color when it originally drew.
It was like a whitish color.
Yeah, and then it became colored.
Yeah, which is all the blood from everything else. How about you, Goot? What do you think would be the positive of this movie?
Well, for the time setting, like as Stu said, that it's a small town, so it's what it is. It's a small town that was it xenophobia.
Xenophobia? What's mobia?
I was thinking of amoeba. Xeno.
It's where you really don't like Moby.
Damn it, Moby Dick.
No, Moby the musician.
Moby the duck. Moby Duck.
No, Moby the musician.
No, okay. Xenophobia. Yeah, continue. My apologies. I'd be an asshole.
No, I think it does a great job for like the special effects. It leads the viewer to imagine what's going to happen. You know, and just the imagination of the body being gone. There's no evidence. You have no idea. There's no cell phones. There's only landlines.
Yep.
I thought it was good. I was happy with it.
See, I have to agree with you on the same thing. Is that
it ate an entire fucking bar full of people and disappeared?
Apparently,
exactly.
From what they said in the theater, that it probably killed about 3 or 4 people inside the theater and stuff like that because it took over the theater and everybody
It was the most horrendous thing I've ever seen. Don't bother going in.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I would demand my money back.
I would have to agree with Chase that think that it's a faceless killer, but it's also something different because almost all the monsters and everything else have always been like a person. It's always been, Dracula. It's always been the thing from another planet. It's always been an alien, but it's never been just a glob of goo. So it's something different. And, you see giant octopuses. You have also ants. You remember the ant movie, Them? I think that's you remember that movie, Them, with the giant ants? Oh, you've never heard of that one? Classic movie, the giant spiders and all that stuff. This was just a glob of goo, and it actually was entertaining.
I just, for some reason, thought of a better glob of goo.
How do you make a glob of goo better? I'm interested.
Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 1 episode.
You talk about the black crud, the tar shit that killed Natasha Yar?
Oh,
right.
The tar monster.
Yes.
The big fucking smile on Chris.
Star Trek.
Isn't that a much better fucking glob monster?
Yes, it was.
That shit had emotion.
God, I remember that episode. That's when Natasha Yar got
up.
That was a good episode.
I don't remember that.
You guys don't even know what we're talking about, do you?
Tasha Yar is
I
death.
do.
Yeah,
No, I know you do, but Chase, the black tar. It's like a black tar creature, like a blob tarish creature.
Oh, that one. Yeah, and he fucking killed Riker.
No. What the fuck?
That's a different episode then.
God.
Season 1 killed the death of Tasha Yar.
Okay, then
The blonde, the blonde chick who had Worf's job before Worf took the job.
Oh,
the
yeah,
security
I didn't
chief.
see that episode.
Natasha Yar.
No, I'm thinking about this was like a
one of the
later
best Season 1 episodes.
later season.
Episode of the original series you showed me.
Yeah, no, it's a good episode.
That wasn't the original series. That was Next Gen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Well, you guys said black tar goo puddle, and it fucking, I was like, all right, so it fucking murked Riker. Yeah, that.
You don't remember it?
It attacked Riker, but it didn't kill him.
Oh, it didn't kill him?
No, it
that's
killed
right.
Natasha
Okay.
Yard. She was actually killed. She wanted to
Then,
leave.
yeah, I do remember that.
She wanted to leave the show,
It was
so
like
they
in a
decided to kill her
creek
off.
kind of
Yeah,
setting.
and also I think that was also the first episode. Was it the first episode with the Ferengi?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Back when they were much more primitive.
The horny aliens, basically. Fucking
The
ears.
space satyrs.
How did we get to fucking Star Trek? That's fucking crazy.
Honestly, because faceless blob. That is terrifying.
Didn't that one talk though?
It did, but
Yeah.
it's faceless
Yeah,
and it's amorphous. And
But do you think that would have been
fucks with
interesting
you.
if the blob actually talked?
yeah, and once it absorbed enough and stuff like that, and it's like, I'm here to fuck you up, or whatever. I don't know, whatever the fucking motivation
Your
is.
planet is
All right?
delicious.
Yeah, he's like, I devoured the planet I came from, just like the one before that and the one before that. It is now your turn.
How did you feel about the difference between it just being a random celestial impact versus the 1988's version being a...
That's actually something we're going to discuss.
Man-made.
Yeah, no, that's actually something we're going to discuss because that's actually something that I have an issue with.
And me
in the
and Ron
1988
have
version.
differing opinions on this.
Okay.
Yeah, because we'll talk about that when we actually we're going to be getting to the 1988 version here right in a second. But I want to hear before we do that. I'd like to hear everybody's cons about this movie. What did you not like about this movie?
The acting.
That's really it.
Honestly, I feel like the plot felt shallow.
Okay.
The reason I say that is because the on-screen interpretation that you were given of the blob itself was not predatory. It was meandering. From what they showed you on screen, you did not feel that this was out to get you. You felt that you were in its way. That's not scary.
No.
I can get the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
The scene where he's taking over the dining cart and stuff like that. He could have the blob. I keep saying the blob.
I know, I was
Rather,
it's got a he
rather
now.
I would say maybe not meandering and you're in its way, but meandering and it coming upon a food source, not
It's not
actively
hunting. No.
hunting.
And shouldn't that be scarier? That this is something that it has no thought, it has no care, it's just eating and
So
eating.
it's giant
and eating.
slime mold.
Yes. And that's exactly what it is. And there's no way to effectively stop it that you know of at the time. If it happens upon you, you're fucked. All right, that's it.
Yeah, but there are other movies that actually copy that whole thing where it basically just gets bigger and bigger and bigger from eating. I mean, I'm trying to think of what other movies
Hulk, bigger and bigger and bigger from
No,
being
I'm
mad.
not thinking about that. It's not the Hulk, but there's been other things where it just gets bigger and bigger and from
I'm sorry, that wasn't a
My
great
Life
rendition. Hey, that's an investment, good sir, and I applaud thee.
So it's just the acting that you take a big, and the plot is a little shallow.
I honestly felt that the plot was shallow, and it's really because there wasn't a lot of expansion on the characters. It really wasn't, and I know there wasn't a lot of room for it.
Well, when you think about it, there's a lot of character development because they had that whole fucking 10-minute sequence where it had the fucking cop where they were driving backwards and the friends and everything else getting involved and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was
but
trying to tell
even-
you what they were, how were
Even
they.
that, I would say that was poorly
Because I
directed.
thought those were bullies at first, and then I found out that they were actually friends. So that kind of confused me in the beginning.
See, that's what I mean. It was poorly laid out.
No, I think it was. I
don't
think it was
agree
more
with
set
that.
up as friendly rivalry. Like, nobody really hates each other in that whole fucking town. But
Well, that was the 50s
yeah,
too.
you this guy thought his car was best. McQueen thought his car was fucking best. And
If I ever
they're
have
talking
somebody try to
shit back
fucking
at each
race
other.
me in
I know.
reverse, I'm gonna be pissed,
But
bro.
Also, that's a ballsy thing to do. Race in reverse. Both of you race in
I'm
reverse.
gonna blow that fucking trans out the ass like a goddamn claymore if anyone tries to put me over 35 in reverse.
That's why it's fucking amazing. It's a ballsy fucking thing to do, right?
What are your cons?
Reverse sounds like straight cut gears as it is. So
I'm trying to mentally put myself. All right. Cons if I was watching it in 1958.
oh, you'd be shitting yourself. This
I
is good
can't
as fuck for
think
1950.
Well, think of
many
Alien
cons.
in 1979.
Yeah, I cannot think of many cons in 1958 that I would find with this fucking movie.
If you're focused solely on
the cops.
Cons. No,
I'm saying the cops.
Oh, no, even the cops to me
Bert?
made
That-
sense.
Fuck
For a
Bert.
small town small town police force
to be that stupid.
Well, no, because they were talking about the whole
because
they were talking about pranks being happening because that was actually pretty normal back then. They were, people were playing pranks all the time. The fucking
if some asshole
squares in the what you call
okay. If some asshole
Bert,
fucking 16-year-old ran up to you right now, hey, there's aliens or there's something going on here. You're like, fuck you, no the fucking way.
Hey,
all right, bro, you're not gonna believe it. You think he's just being a little fucking dumbass,
the
fucking
mid to
snot-nosed
late
kid.
50s. If you heard that shit, you would absolutely be on
just
top
to make
of it.
sure.
Oh yeah, this weird amorphous blob thingy is this. Yeah, It ate the doc. It totally ate the doctor. Yeah, totally did. You're not gonna fucking believe it.
So mid to late 50s, actually all through the 50s, early, mid, and late. If you were to report anything about UFOs or an alien to the fucking police, that was not laughed at. They were on that shit like white on rice. They were on that shit like it was a fucking national security threat. If it was a fucking pie pan.
If you're in a small town and already a known asshole
if you're a
teen,
known dickhead, then you're going to get fucked over anyway, no matter what.
And he had literally just had that interaction
but Steve wasn't
with
a known
this fucking
dickhead.
asshole.
Yeah.
Huh?
Steve wasn't a known dickhead.
Yes, he was. As he's
No, he wasn't.
he's talking to the sheriff, he's acting like a dickhead as he's talking to the sheriff.
I said,
he's trying to act like a teenager.
Known dickhead.
Yeah, no, but
known dickhead. He was
seemed
not
like
a
a
known dickhead.
But he seemed like a weaker character to the point because like when he was going to that whole thing with they were doing the
no
racing
communication
backwards,
skills either.
No, I didn't really care to believe
What
it or not,
happened?
I didn't care for his. I didn't even care for his character to tell you the truth. I
He
did
got
not like
bigger.
I actually.
It touched my pee-pee.
There's really not a character in this movie. There's really not a character in this movie that I actually enjoyed. I didn't enjoy any of the characters.
I like the doctor a lot. I
him.
like the doctor a lot.
Thank you.
I'll agree with you. I will.
Yeah,
So why would you like the doctor? Is that
because he was recognizing the second he laid eyes on the shit, he's like, okay, shit's fucked up here.
This is the
shit
threat.
is fucked up here, and he tried to be intelligent
So he tried to be
about
the-
his actions.
he was
the
the smarter
fucking
one.
old lady trying to clean up the crime scene.
Yep.
That bitch pissed me off. That bitch pissed me off.
The bum. I like the fucking bum.
Oh, with the dog?
I like the fucking bum when he's I like the bum the entire time.
I like the
okay.
bum in the second
Even though he was a moron holding that shit up, just gravity alone, I'm not holding it up where someone can fall on me.
I splashed to Creep Show, Stephen King.
No, the bum in the 1980 version I loved when he was clapping
He was
for
cool.
Kevin Dillon.
Good fucking job,
We'll get
dumbass.
into that, but so you got your cons. What are your cons?
I agree with Stu. It was hard for me to find cons to this. I actually enjoyed watching this just wholeheartedly. It was hard for me to look at this
It was rough, dude.
Why was it rough?
It was rough.
No, it wasn't.
I had fun watching it.
I fell asleep.
Okay. You fell asleep watching this?
Yeah.
So you did not care for this movie at all?
1958?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't say I didn't care for it. I just said I fell asleep. I'm really fucking tired.
I'm really curious of your pint review of it because we're going to be doing a pint review on both movies, which is enjoyment.
12.75.
Interesting.
ABV, yeah.
So you said you agree with Stu.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with him. It's hard. It's so wholehearted to me, and I just enjoyed it for that time. It's a time capsule movie to me.
Okay, your cons.
I don't have. It's hard
so
to find
you don't find anything bad about this movie?
If you're putting yourself in the mindset
Yes,
of
he believes that this
1958,
is Steve McQueen's.
that's where
I can agree.
do
I know I can agree with you on that, but there is still an issue I have with the movie. But maybe
Then
if
tell us about it.
you lived in that time,
Yeah.
that probably would have a different opinion.
No, he thinks that this is Steve
That's not
McQueen's
trying to
best
respect
role.
it.
Okay, and that's okay. I understand what you're saying on that, but then you can say that about every other movie that came out in the 50s and stuff like that.
Okay,
because then you can't really have it. You have to have the same opinion about every other movie.
2001: A Space Odyssey, right?
Fucking amazing,
amazing film, right?
Yes,
especially for the time period it came out, right?
I still think it's amazing to this day.
Okay. But there are films, more modern films, that have had better acting, that have had better effects, that have had better everything across the board.
So you're going
than
by
that.
you're going by that time.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Mentally, you have to respect for the time period it came out and the limitations that are put based on the time period that it came out. And you got to fall in love and respect the shit of it. Nosferatu. All right.
Great movie.
Exactly. A wonderful, 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 amazing film.
Silent film.
But
Dr.
a
What's
piece
His
of
Fuck,
shit compared to anything, any other Dracula film damn near after it.
Oh,
Dr. What's His Fuck's Cabinet.
Monroe.
Monroe.
Yeah, Dr. Monroe's Secret Cabinet.
Yeah.
The first horror movie ever. Fucking dog shit. But it gave birth to an immense genre that we all love and appreciate.
You got to think about all the Universal monster movies from the Frankenstein.
100%. You have to look at them through the lens of what was able to be done at that time and what did it introduce.
Okay, well, I can see what you're saying about that because that's why I can give respect to this movie. Like when I watched this movie, I bought it. I bought this like actually a year ago, and knowing that we were going to do this episode. But the fact is that I like classic movies. I like watching classic movies because classic movies were a different type of filming, a different type of acting, different type of special effects, different everything. But they're still great to watch because it's history. It's our history of our filmmaking and how the process went in the past into what it is now. And I seriously think that this movie is the only con. All right, the only cons that I have to say about it is that I didn't care for the characters. That I did not like. I did not like the characters of the movie.
Okay, I'll disagree.
I
thought they were all believable. I really do.
No, that's
all were believable.
I think my two favorite characters were the doctor and the girlfriend. And I don't remember her fucking name.
The girlfriend was...
She didn't do a whole lot.
Anything.
That's the thing.
Me.
She didn't do a lot to do it bad.
I actually like the fucking the hard ass cop, the one that
Bert. Fuck Bert.
Yeah,
Bert's
fuck
a dickhead.
Bert. No, he's not. I thought he was
fuck Bert.
Fuck Bert.
He was just doing his job.
Fuck
no, he was being
Bert.
a douche. Fuck him.
I think it worked out.
He's suffering from PTSD from his time in the fucking war, and he's taking it out on the whole goddamn town. Fuck that dude. Instead of doing anything about it to try and help himself, he's being a fucking asshole.
All right, well, great character development, right there. That one little line, I think they're fucking with me because of what I did in the war.
Exactly. Yeah,
that is some great fucking character development.
Says
with
a
one
lot.
fucking line.
No, you do have a point on that.
And honestly, okay, I can understand that mindset in a genuine concept from a veteran of a major war conflict.
Yes.
I actually do understand that. That doesn't mean you're not an asshole. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, but then again, also it's 1950s,
Yeah.
so it's not like you're going to have a whole lot of fucking psychological support for what you're doing.
Nope. Well, I think this is a historical horror film because this is horror of that time.
Yeah, no,
But
it
like
was.
I said, the characters, I just don't care for the characters. I mean, you can see a movie and hate the characters and still enjoy the movie. You know, that's the thing about it. I did not care for Steve McQueen's character. I did not care. I mean, the doctor, yeah, I understand what you mean because he was a smart person. He was a smarter guy. No, I think we went past. I think we have it here, what we all think of this film. And now we're going to move on to the second film, which is the 1988 version.
Welcome back to Blob v. Blob with host Ron.
Jesus. All right, so we are going to be talking about we're going to be talking about the 1988 version of the Blob, released August 5th, 1988. I've said 1988 twice again, just like I did 1958.
You just want to make sure we know what fucking year these came out. I appreciate you, Ron. We all do.
Directed by Chuck Russell, a new BAF Hall of Famer, by the way. We have done other movies to his name: Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
Yes.
The Mask.
Yes.
And The Blob.
Yes.
So that is 3 films. You weren't in the Mask episode, were you? Yeah, that's the one you weren't in. He also did The Scorpion King. He also did Bless the Child and also Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Another good one.
Yes.
Yeah, Chuck Russell. He did that. This is also
By the way, you guys know there's a fucking True Lies TV show now?
Yeah, I saw that.
They're making a TV show on just about every
It
fucking
just
movie.
caught me by surprise. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
My wife watched
Who the fuck is that? I don't remember his name.
I just happened to saw
I don't know. He
the
looks
fucking TV show.
nerdy as shit.
I'm like, okay.
Well, it's crazy because this is also a third collaboration with writer Frank Darabont, whom Frank Darabont is known to make Stephen King adaptations.
He is a wonderful
Adaptations.
wonderful
But yes.
writer.
So also a third collaboration. Did I say it right? Collaboration?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Oh my god!
All right,
Collaborate and
with-
I love that we have him so scared
back
of
with a
Bruce
brand new
pronouncing
edition.
everything.
with writer Frank Darabont, known to make Stephen King adaptations.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, which all of you know who Frank Darabont is,
Yeah.
right? He's
Wonderful.
he wrote some great fucking movies, and he also directed good movies. He directed The Mist, he directed Shawshank Redemption, he directed The Green Mile. In my opinion, the underrated The Majestic. I thought that was a good movie with Jim Carrey. But he was also very well known for writing horror films. But this is the crazy thing: the budget of this movie was $10 million. It made $8.2 million. It was a box office disaster. It did not do well at the theaters at all.
I can see that. I can see this being cult classic level, not classic level.
Well, the thing is that he directed Dream Warriors, which to me is the best out of the Nightmare on Elm Street saga. What the fuck is with all this moaning shit? Now you're doing it?
I had to do it.
Oh my god. Anyways.
yeah.
So it made 8.2 million, was a box office disaster. I mean, I can understand the cult status, but the fact is that he got the money to make this because he did so well with Dream Warriors. And you think that's probably one of the best in the Nightmare on Elm Street saga, right? I mean, that is
where Freddy became the way we all picture Freddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
To me, it's the best one out of the bunch, in my opinion. It's the best one out of the whole saga. So
No, you like number 2 so much. I know you do.
I hate number 2. I've never been a fan of number 2. We're not
The
getting into
shower
that fucking
scene,
shit
the
again.
leather,
Shut the fuck up. So this movie stars
I can see
Shawnee
your
Smith.
nipples getting hard.
Jesus
That's where he
Christ.
found out a lot about himself.
The movie stars Shawnee Smith, Kevin Dillon, Donovan.
Which blew my fucking mind seeing Shawnee Smith.
Why?
Yep.
What other movies has she been in that?
I don't know, but she's fucking hot.
Saul series?
Okay, I'm not a fan of the Saw series. I'm not a fan of the Saw series. I'm sorry. The first Saw was good, but I kind of just like tapped out of the second one after the second one. I never really watched all the other ones. I'm sorry. You're all looking at me like I'm like, what the fuck is your problem?
Ron, I want you to listen very
I'm not a
close to
fan
me.
of the Saw movies.
I want you to
fell
listen.
asleep in the theater on the second one.
Oh shit.
I want you to listen very closely. You were concerned that Crystal really didn't like you before.
Oh, damn, she's looking at me with the death. The look of death. There's better movies than Saw.
From here on out, you are fucked, my good sir.
Oh, shit. So anyways,
That little leprechaun's going to have his way with you.
That's right. She was on Who's Harry Crumb. I totally forgot that.
Yep.
She was in that.
forgot that.
What other movies has she been in other than Saw and that?
Saw, she was in the TV shows Becker. She was one of the 3 main leads in Becker. With what's his name? I'm blanking on the fucking name. Ted Danson. That's right. After Cheers. She was in Anger Management. Hold on. Summer School.
She was in Summer School.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Great comedy.
Yep. Carnival of Souls. She had a small part in Armageddon.
Repo, the genetic opera.
Yeah.
Carnival of Souls, like the Juggalo
She had a
album?
small part in Armageddon.
Hold on, I'm going through. She had a small role in the Stephen King's The Stand.
Which is funny because this movie takes a lot of story from The Stand.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been
how about Kevin Dillon?
Oh, Kevin Dillon. That's different. Hold on. Yeah.
No, Kevin Dillon, he was also in that Entourage show.
Entourage.
Entourage. Is that the way you always thought it was in your mind?
This man doesn't know how to speak fucking English, all right?
No, I'm just trying to picture somebody who's maybe never actually heard the name of the show, just reading it. I can see him seeing it as Entourage.
I'm sorry. That's what I always thought it was.
Yeah.
Like, he pronounces every word I've ever heard him say as though he reads fanatically, but has never spoken to a single human being in his life.
Words are hard.
Oh, my God.
So anyways, we got Donovan Leitch Jr., we got Jeffrey Dummon, we got Candy Clark, Joe Seneca, Del Close, Paul McCrane, who's the melting man from RoboCop, if y'all remember.
Don't forget Noble Craig.
Yes. You remember that, Stu?
For his 2.5 seconds on screen.
And I think he kind of takes over. He kind of takes the place of the original Blob, the Bert, or was it Bernie or Bert?
Bert.
Bert
Okay.
the cop.
Yeah.
You can see that kind of being like a similarity. Sherman Spellman, Art LaFleur, Bill Moseley.
Real quick, you said, yeah, definitely, when I said Noble Craig. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I do not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because I don't. What is Noble Craig?
Noble Craig, he was a Vietnam vet that lost an arm and both of his legs. He played the melting soldier that she rolled over to grab the fucking charge off of. And he goes, help me.
I call a punishment vote on Chase.
Why?
Because I can hear you eating and chomping in the mic.
I didn't hear it. I'm not going to lie.
I didn't hear it either.
I will vote aye. I think I did hear it.
Did you stare at him and just like visualize it?
No, I can hear because he was like, up. Yeah, it's like breaks whenever he's talking about because he's eating something. Oh. You couldn't hear that?
It's the St. Patty's Day soda bread.
That's a tie. That means it doesn't pass.
Does it go to peanut gallery?
No, technically, because also based on the previous rules, the one he's calling on doesn't get a vote, which means it fails.
Does it say that over here on our rules?
That's the way we've always had the rules. The one that's being called on doesn't have a vote.
So if it's a tie,
but it's not a tie then because
so if it fails, that means that nobody. Then that means
the one who called it and voted for it has to take a shot. Whoever votes on the failing side has to take a shot.
Would Chase get a vote?
No, he doesn't because he's the one who got called on.
So Ron lost.
So you guys aren't. You didn't hear him chomping at the
because I didn't hear it, so I cannot vote for it if I did not hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
Give me the fucking wheel.
No, seriously, I was listening to you
it's
talk.
fine. It's fine. Apparently I failed, so I got to take a fucking spin out of the wheel.
I mean, it must be a normal fucking show. You always get punished.
Crystal picks, crystal picks, crystal picks, crystal picks.
If it lands on crystal picks, I'm gonna get fucking pissed.
Might be something yummy. Come on.
A big fuck you by Ragnar. Oh, actually, that's supposed to change right now. It's actually supposed to be a big fuck you by Chase. No. Who's after Ragnar? Chase? No, it's not.
Oh, wait. Has Goot had a chance yet?
No, he hasn't. So it's a big fuck you by Goot. Wow.
Hey,
you're really giving me shit about Saw series, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that's her number one.
Scarced Earth right there.
Las Vegas. I just saw a completely Saw themed escape room.
Damn.
Oh my god,
I'm going on a trip.
I haven't seen her that happy in a long time.
Look it up. I mean, it is like straight pulled from the traps throughout multiple of the films. It is fucking weird looking. I'm like,
do you have to sign a waiver?
I want to do it.
We just went from poor to really, really poor. I just saw her picking up her phone. I know she's going to Groupon right now.
All right, so
do you have to sign a waiver?
Not that I don't think so, but
no, it's not.
I mean, no more than a normal one.
What am I drinking, Goot?
Give me the barrel. Let's just do something yummy from there.
I'm not looking at the barrel this time, as you guys.
Good.
I was gonna say, don't look in there.
Original Sheelan Country Cream, product of Ireland.
Oh, what a perfect timing.
That sounds good.
It's gonna be interesting.
Original Sheelan Cunt Cream.
Actually smells pretty good.
A little fishy.
Wow, that's tasty. That is really good.
I told you it would be.
That, oof. I don't. God, it's like tasting like vanilla ice cream or something like that.
Baby, ice. I thought the same thing. The mic was away from me, so.
Yeah, we got Bill Moseley in a part of this movie too. So actually, I thought that was really funny that he was in that bit. But he was in a lot of horror movies around that time, the 80s and 90s. What's wrong?
Bottom of my bottle is sticky. It fucked me up when I.
Something fell inside the fridge and probably got underneath it.
It's fucking weird because I went to go like lift it up off the table and it kind of stuck for a second. I'm like, oh shit! And then like that millisecond when everything's going wrong and you foresee a horrible future, and then it releases like, oh okay, never mind, I'm fine.
Well, here other movies,
fucking apple juice.
Other movies that come around this time. Got a lot of good movies here. We got Hero on the Tear. We got Hot to Trot.
Oh yeah.
Police Story 2.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan. The Big Blue. Mm-hmm. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mac and Me.
Yes.
Yeah, Snow would be going crazy. Lone Wolf. We got Young Guns.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
That's actually one of Ragnar's picks this year that he's doing in the middle of the summer. Yeah, it's actually scheduled for this summer.
Is he just doing one, or is he doing both?
1 and 2?
All right, cool.
He's doing 1 and 2. The Last Temptation of Christ. In my opinion, a good movie.
No, it's a great film.
Yes.
Amazing film.
A lot of people hate it, but I fucking love it. I think it's a very good movie by Martin Scorsese. And here's another one from Michael Keaton, Clean and Sober. You never seen Clean and Sober?
No, actually, that one's not ringing a bell to me at all.
Yeah, it's a drama. I'm surprised that you've never seen that one from Michael Keaton.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that was another one. So this is the interesting about this movie is that Paul, who was actually in the beginning of the movie, he was actually there. This is a kind of an ode to Psycho, because
ode to Alfred Hitchcock.
Well, to Psycho, because of the main character kind of being killed off at the beginning of the movie.
He directed
Paul,
that movie, yes.
Because Paul was actually supposed to be a sort of a Steve McQueen type of person. That's what we were actually thinking that he was going to be, but then he dies in the first 15 minutes of the movie. Mm-hmm. And he probably had the best kills in the movie, actually, because you actually see his skin getting
he said that shit was terrifying.
Oh,
because it was actually him underneath that. It was a silk quilt filled with silica jelly. It was like being waterboarded.
It's got to be interesting though, because the thing is that
being
when you look at
it, anything but interesting.
No. When you're looking at that, it looks fake. It doesn't look like it's actually a human underneath there. I thought it was actually a puppet, but it's actually him, and I was shocked to see that. But
fuck all of that. No, thank you.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm picturing the scene in my mind.
In the hospital.
Yeah, his head was upright, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't be like being waterboarded then.
No, you have to be on your back.
You have to have gravity to assist.
Yeah, but I think it's all that. But I think it's all that gelatin.
Okay, I'm just in my mind. I'm like picture. It's a different feeling. I
think it's all
that's
that
more dry drowning than.
Yeah.
But I think it's all that gelatin and also not being able to breathe because all of it's being pushed over you and everything else.
I understand, but it's a
no. He's totally right.
It's a different feeling.
It's different from the tactical baptism.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, this movie is a complete difference when it comes to the first one. I mean, there's a lot of similarities. I mean, especially with the old man. But you never thought that the bad boy, Kevin Dillon, was actually going to be like the main lead of the movie, because you were thinking that Paul was, and he dies in the first half of the movie. But I thought there was a lot of.
That was such a good kill, though.
What did you think of that little comedy bit though with the condoms, and then coming home to pick up the?
That was funny as shit.
Yeah,
that is based on, according to Russell, the one of the writers, supposedly based on his story from high school senior prom,
where he actually went to go get condoms, and it was actually
and that night met his date's father and was like, oh fuck.
I thought it was kind of funny though. I thought it was kind of the fact is that nothing ever happened about it. I figured like the father would have said that you're not going out with this kid, and she ended up going out. I
imagine that there was some kind of discussion to be like, yeah, no, that was my dickhead friend, my apologies.
I thought they did a great job with the doctors looking the same. I thought they were the same person for a second. I stopped to look at the IMDb to see if they were the same character or not.
Oh, the doctor and the pharmacist?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
They look close to it.
Well, you know who the doctor was in the one that actually found when they took the old man and they brought him into the doctor's office. The doctor. Do you remember Eraserhead?
Yes,
that's who it was.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Which I thought that was actually cool. There's actually a lot of cameos in this movie and stuff like that. So, but Russell and Darabont didn't have a lot of rules for the Blob. They agreed that the general concept of the creature would be an inside-out stomach, meaning with acid and burning, melting, devouring almost everything it touches.
The actual quote is "inside-out vampire stomach."
I've never heard
from the special effects crew.
Inside-out vampire stomach.
Yeah. So there was a big issue between there was like 3 different special effects studios that were working together, and it is apparently surprisingly difficult to make a big monster out of blob when all you're given is make it a scary blob from 3 different studios. So there's actually a fuck ton of different footage with the beast, if you will, that was totally not usable because none of it looked the same.
Yeah, they actually reused some of the footage in Ghostbusters too.
Right, and so they clarified.
Yeah,
they clarified that and was like,
I can see it.
Yeah, you know the scene when in Ghostbusters 2, It's actually, I found the exact scene. What it was is a scene where you see the pink slime going through the crevices of the earth. That's actually a scene from the Blob that they cut out. Yeah, so they actually reused it because the slime in Ghostbusters 2 looked exactly like the Blob. It was a pinkish color.
I just have a random squirrel thought when he said "Inside Out Vampire Stomach." The song from Juno, I'm a vampire, and I have no teeth.
What the
Entered
fuck?
it just entered my fucking head. And
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm just now picturing that song, and it could be like the theme song, the way the Blob, had its own theme song. Just something that totally did not fit the film.
So you think it'd be perfect if it was at the soundtrack of the movie?
Just something that did not fit at all.
But the other thing that I actually really wanted to talk about this movie is that I feel like the Blob's really not the villain. The Blob is not the villain in this movie.
No. Government.
And this is where I compare it to Aliens, because Aliens, Weyland Yutani has always been the villain, not the aliens, because they are making everybody expendable, the crew's expendable, just like they do in this. There's actually a scene right here.
We suspected that conditions in space would have a mutating effect on bacteria, but this activity must be through the satellite out of orbit. Correct. Our little experimental virus seems to have grown up.
See, this is a part that I did not like about the movie.
Life form that hunts its prey. A predator. It's fantastic.
Sir, the organism is growing at a geometric rate. By all accounts, it's at least 1,000 times its original mass.
This will put U.S. defense years ahead of the Russians.
You don't understand. At this rate, by next week there may be no U.S.
Nonsense. All we have to do is contain it properly. As far as the locals are concerned, this is simply a medical quarantine. Nobody gets in or out.
Dr. Meadows, just for the record, I don't agree with any of this. Those people's lives are at stake.
Don't you think I know that? This isn't one of your textbook exercises, Mr. Jennings. This is an experiment in biological warfare, or hadn't you noticed?
This is aliens.
The organism is potentially the greatest breakthrough in weapons research since man split the atom. What we do here will affect the balance of world power. Of course, there are lives at stake, whole nations, in fact. And that's far more important than a handful of people in this small town. And that is my cross to bear, Mr. Jennings.
He actually had really good acting.
Carry out your orders. Yes, sir.
Colonel, we've got a sighting. August here.
Colonel, we've got an eyewitness who says the organism pursued some civilians into the sewers.
It's got Kevin and Eddie and Meg down there.
We gotta do something.
Excellent. We need a schematic of the sewer system. We'll contain it down there. I want that organism alive.
Right here.
What about the civilians?
They're expendable.
See, that right there reminds me of Weyland Yutani. Basically to the point where the villains, but first of all, the fact that the Blob in this movie is not an alien. That I was upset about. Why? Because I actually liked the whole fact of it being an alien from another planet coming down and killing everybody.
Versus something that was created by man that could at any time be deployed against you. Versus some random chance of a meteor coming down. To me, it's scarier, the idea of this is something that we've done to ourselves.
Do you think so? You don't think it's scarier if it's an alien from another planet coming down to kill us? You think it's scarier that it's man making this killer to kill everybody?
Man is fucked up. Plain and simple. We know man is fucked up.
Was it actually one of your tasting room episodes with like top 5 monsters, or is like one of them was man or something like that?
Both of us chose that.
Yeah.
We are fucked up. We are demented and horrible creatures. And
on a grand scale.
Yeah, on a grand scale.
Horrendous.
So overall, I mean, I can see that you would think that this would be a better version with
being
a man-made.
Of not only it happening, but then being able to be deployed at another person's whim. All right, not just some random happenstance. No, this is another person's conscious decision to release this upon an unsuspecting town / civilization in order to effectively win a war. It is messed up. And then not just once, They can do it multiple fucking times. If they figure out a good reliable containment method, they can do it over and over and over again.
But do you see any comparisons with like Aliens with Weyland Yutani?
Oh, 100%. But that's, once again, that's why it's fucking scary, is it's man doing fucked up shit. All right.
Okay, I can understand that. How about you, Goot? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I definitely agree with the context of it. Yeah.
Do you feel like that man is actually the better villain compared to being an alien coming down? Being a man-made...
In this context, yes.
Okay. How about you, Chase?
Because if an alien came down, we're all fucked. Depends if they were...
Well, I mean, they were already fucked if it was man-made too, because they're the ones that created this. I mean, it was originally supposed to be like some organism, and it kind of evolved into this killing machine that would get bigger and bigger
which
and
is
bigger.
what they were hoping for it to evolve in some fucked up weaponized way. That's what they were hoping for, and it sure enough did. They did not think ahead enough about containment and what it would require. They fucked up there. And in all honesty, for a potential mass casualty weapon that could be, I hate to fucking say it, but the civilian population does thereby become expendable while you are figuring out a way to contain the creature. They become expendable. And for the overall safety and security of the country, you gotta kind of take out a few people every now and then.
So that's basically just almost like the 1979 Alien, where they grabbed this alien life form and they said the crew's expendable, so they can bring it back, so they can weaponize it.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's I don't know. For some reason, I kind of would
good
have liked
of the
it
many
better.
outweigh the good of the few.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. I feel like it would have been. I would have liked it better. This was my con of the movie, basically. I kind of liked. Jesus Christ. My con of the movie did the point where it was
perfect.
It did work. That I really wish it was an alien life form more than anything. I felt like it would have been better if it was an alien life form. I understand where you're going at, because you feel like man is a monster, creating this and everything else, and not caring about anybody in the world. They just want to
the
weaponize
deadliest
it.
animal on the planet.
Okay, so you agree.
Undefeated, baby.
Chase, what is your opinion? Do you feel like it should have been an alien life form, or do you feel like it should have kept it the way it was, where it was actually a man-made?
Either one works, honestly. But quite frankly, in the 80s, starting to finally get the conspiracy theorists
during the record era,
we're starting to rise up and get some not necessarily popularity, but notoriety.
Yeah.
Notoriety. There we go.
There you go. We also got to think of Chernobyl, because Chernobyl was a man-made event.
Yeah, it was really playing off of hey, this is a horrible thing from space, but it's actually not from space. It's from your own fucking government.
Yep.
There was a
man at that time started recognizing man's going to destroy man. All right, it isn't going to be, more than likely, it's not going to be some outside force. It's going to be something we directly cause: global warming, nuclear fucking fallout, whatever the case may be.
Killer clowns.
Yeah. Fuck them clowns.
That's a great fucking movie.
The comet going over by.
Yeah.
So in that time frame, that's when they really came to accept man's going to destroy man.
There was actually a disclaimer for the end of this movie that was cut out to that was. The views expressed in this movie do not accurately depict the United States government or its military personnel.
They cut it out?
They cut it out.
Think would win in a fight? Killer clowns from outer space or the Blob?
Killer clowns. They'll turn the fucking Blob into cotton candy.
Killer clowns.
We don't know how that Blob would respond to their little fucking, their little ray guns. All right? We don't know.
That's.
I kind of want to see that movie now.
Little ray guns, killer clowns.
Yeah, little fucking weird ass ray guns.
Well, there's a movie that you can write.
Make it.
There's a movie you can write and direct. The Blob versus the killer clowns from outer space.
GTB. GTB.
I actually just downloaded that.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Killer clowns from outer space. Actually, go back to one of our episodes. We did an episode on that. I fucking love that movie. That's a great 80s classic right there. I know you love that movie, Goot.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, I seriously think that's really the only thing that I did not like about this movie, but everything else about this movie I fucking loved. I think that the fucking gore effects in this movie were so fucking good.
They were
thought
fantastic.
The special effects were amazing. I mean, just that fucking... All right, one of my favorite scenes The fucking the telephone booth scene. Seeing the fucking body of that fucking cop rub against the glass, all disintegrated and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
We can't find him.
badass.
Oh, there's a sheriff.
No, that was so fucking good. I mean, actually, that's one question I'm going to ask you guys. What is your favorite kill scene from the Blob?
The first one. The one. No,
No,
the first
it's
one. The
Lover's
one-
Lane.
The one where they take what's his name?
You talking about? Oh, you know who that was, right? The guy, one of the Frog Brothers.
Frog Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know.
Educate.
Lost Boys.
Oh, got it.
Stu, did you know that?
Meh.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah. You just liked how that girl just got
Nah, it's
completely
fucking karma. Don't be
in.
a fucking creep.
The girl,
You piece of fucking shit. I'm glad you got your shit wrecked. So fucking happy.
but you liked how that girl just like could inside, basically like just like got sucked in, basically.
Yeah, I'm like, sucks. She's dead, but at the same time, bro, you sitting there feeling up on her, and she's all fucking passed out. Get fucked.
All right.
And he indeed did.
Stu, how about yours?
I was pleased.
It was the one in the hospital.
Oh, the beginning scene with Paul when he first got killed.
Although watching a dude get sucked down a fucking sink drain was pretty impressive.
Yes.
And like I said, I watched both of these with my oldest son, and he said, "Oh, that could have never happened." I'm like, if you have enough force and it is pulverizing the structure
crunch,
after, as it's pulling it in, yes, it absolutely could. 100%.
Although you have to realize that in order to obtain the amount of force required to pulverize human skeletal structure, it would have actually had to, one, because it grabs the top of his head,
Yeah.
it would have had to puncture the skull and then infiltrate the entire rest of the body and create branches out into it, and so tendrils to basically make a root system within the body and then rip you into the fucking sink. Good fucking Christ. And you're not going to die within that first 60 seconds. You're going to still be alive somehow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good. What's
yours?
I'll go with the movie theater scene where the asshole's talking and the blobs over top of him just sucks the motherfucker right up.
You know who that was?
No.
That's a wheeler from Return of the Oz.
Really?
It was. Yep.
It was a main wheeler from Return to Oz. That was another cameo right there.
That's a fun thing for us at the Alamo Draft House.
Yeah.
We have like stuff like before the movie starts. If you talk or you text, we have a scene. The blob will fucking kill you.
You just reminded me about something.
That's pretty fucking cool,
Yes.
man. Did you see this in the theater?
Yes,
I just want to make it known. So I work in the customer service business. I will not say where I work, but we did recently have a
Services
customer.
them.
We did recently have a customer by the name of Polite Willie.
Polite Willie?
Do you mind if I get in here? Fucking.
So you like the scene when the guy gets when it drops, when you see the fucking body on the top, like all like disintegrated and looking down at him and everything. Yeah. Mine's the telephone booth scene.
Okay. Oh, that was badass.
When she gets crushed in by the fucking blob, and that was done with a mannequin and with a miniature like phone booth, and I thought that was actually really fucking neat how they did that.
That was really well done.
But what did y'all think of Kevin Dillon in this movie?
I was impressed.
He did fine.
Do you know what kind of bike he was on?
Actually, it is a
motorcycle.
Yeah, it is.
It's a motorcycle. It's a Triumph motorcycle. Could be a nod to Steve McQueen, star of the original Blob.
It is
McQueen
a
owns
Triumph
several.
Tiger
Well, see, that I didn't know.
500. And most of his riding, and it's a I think it's a 100 or 200 for the jumps.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In that when he's riding with the chopper above him,
yeah,
the stuntman actually blew out both fucking tires when he landed.
Really?
But yeah, no, it's a homage to Steve McQueen.
Yeah. That's I actually got that on one of the trivia on that and everything else. But the fact is that I actually enjoyed Kevin Dillon, although he could not stand wearing that mullet because the director.
It was a hair extension, wasn't it?
Yes, the director said that he wanted mullets in this
Him
movie.
and
Paul.
Shannon, right?
No.
Paul didn't have one.
Shawnee
also had
There we
hair
go.
extensions too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his mullet looked fake as shit. I couldn't. That's the only thing that I could not stand about Kevin Dillon's mullet. I don't know why Chuck Russell went with that, but I guess mullets were a big
don't
thing
know.
back then in the 80s.
I remember looking at it and thinking to myself, it looks like Ethan Hawke's little sister.
Yes.
Was it for me? It felt like it was two baby faces. Be like the bad boy.
Well, that's
he
like
kind of
that's
reminded
like
me
Johnny
of like a
Depp's Crybaby.
He kind of reminded me of like a lame version of Bender from Breakfast Club.
I see your point. Yeah.
Lame version.
Yeah.
That's you don't feel that?
No, I just read 2 stories from Chat GTP of Killer Clowns and the Blob. AI is fucking weird.
So somebody's already written about it?
No.
AI, artificial intelligence.
Do you know how that works?
No.
So go ahead, Stu.
It has access to the internet. It goes through and monitors and reads like any kind of information it needs to.
Can you tell us a story?
Okay.
I'm interested in hearing this.
All right, so it gave me one where the clowns and the blob are working together.
What was the question?
All right, so I had to phrase it 2 different ways. All right.
The clowns and the blobs?
All right, so blob.
Oh.
All right, so the first one was write a crossover between killer clowns from outer space and the blob. And that made me wrote me a story where they were working together.
The Atraxia versus the Blob.
Well, then the killer clowns from outer space are even more powerful if they have the blob on his side.
So then I learned from that, and I said, write a story on the blob versus killer clowns from outer space.
Okay.
And then it wrote me a story where they're against each other. And they're both very different. But I could also see Hollywood using this as an idea generator based on this. So which story would you guys be most interested in hearing?
Killer clowns versus the blob.
Versus
the blob.
Okay.
I think that would be more entertaining. Although you said that their little ray guns that they have wouldn't work.
It wrote this in a span of probably about 30 seconds. It wrote this. It didn't pull this from the internet. It wrote this.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay. All right. It was a dark and stormy night when the sudden appearance of a massive gelatinous blob crashed to Earth. The residents of a nearby town watched in horror as the flesh-hungry creature slowly made its way through the countryside, consuming everything in its path. As the blob moved closer to the town, a group of brightly colored clown-shaped spacecraft appeared overhead. The small vessels descended to the ground with their smiling, chaotic occupants pouring out onto the streets. The killer clowns from outer space had arrived on Earth, and they certainly did not come in peace. The clowns, heavy with ropes of latex belts and sporting sky-high spiky hairdos, carried various weapons of tools of torture. They were eager for the chance to take on the flesh-eating blob that had already wrought havoc on the surrounding countryside. For their first act, they produced a long red and white striped balloon sword and approached the beast as one.
AI wrote this?
Yes.
I fucking love it.
To their surprise, the blob reared up and started belching out fireballs.
Can we get a fucking
that
movie deal for this?
narrowly missed the clowns as they scattered for cover. The killer clowns produced weapons from their clown car spaceship, including a cotton candy ray gun, bitches. Fuck y'all. All right. Squirt gun balloon, a popcorn gun, and others. But despite their powerful weapons, the clowns were finding it tough to go up against the blob. The monster was far too strong, tall, and all-consuming to be vanquished easily. The killer clowns found themselves fighting for their lives, desperate to find a weakness in the creature's resilient form. The clowns soon realized that the blob was immune to most of the weapons, save one. Their holy grail weapon was producing laughter. The killer clowns began to develop a plan. Using their cleverness to their advantage, they started taunting and mocking the blob, taunting it with silly jokes and off-key singing, trying to make it laugh. At first, the blob was unresponsive, but eventually the ridiculous antics of the clowns got the better of it, and it began to giggle.
The blob giggled?
With the monster now distracted, the clowns unleashed a barrage of cotton candy projectiles, wrapping up the blob in a sticky, gooey cocoon.
What?
Done that to somebody.
In the end, the killer clowns from outer space save the day, using their unique brand of humor and insanity to defeat the monstrous Blob. They left the town feeling victorious, taking with them many stories to share with those who dared to listen to their exploits. And with that, they blasted off into the stars, ready to face whatever madness the universe had in store.
Fucking love it.
Can we get a movie deal?
We got to partner up.
I am pretty fucking
I am
awesome.
pretty sure 90% of the movies we are going to see coming forward is using ChatGPT. All right, it is AI. You feed it an idea and it just creates.
Would you say that's one of those movies like Cocaine Bear?
Yeah. No.
An enjoyable, stupid like plot.
It would have to be
With
done right.
nostalgic reasons, yes.
It would have to be done right. The
this
other
is
one,
on like, dude, where's my car budget?
Yeah. The other one, I will give it credit because it definitely felt very movie-ish because it talked about the town, because when they're working together, basically the town having to find, hearing stories of what we know as a MacGuffin. Just some ancient artifact that was, to eliminate monsters. So just some random fucking MacGuffin, and then they happen to do it, and it does a good job of painting the scene. And then it's like, we don't know, figure out a fucking MacGuffin, and that's what their fucking goal is. And then they use the MacGuffin to win. All right, and like that is a movie pitch. That is 100% a fucking movie pitch, a 1-page little fucking synopsis, and. Yes, they are absolutely going to be using this shit to write fucking movies.
That is fucking and AI wrote all that.
Yeah, in like less than 30 seconds. All right, I fed it an idea in less than 30 seconds.
The Blob versus Killer Clowns.
Yes.
That is fucking.
I mean, imagine
cool
upping the
as
ante of
shit.
the Blob being able to shoot fireballs now. Which fits. It does fit of upping the ante of random fucking monster movies back then and sequels. All right.
And I know where he got it from too. He learned how to shoot fireballs after the soldier popped off his grenades while it was inside.
There
so
you
now
go.
he learned how to make explosions because he was exposed to it.
See, logic right there.
It's canon. Well, grenades, but
that is fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I would have never thought that AI could write something like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
You have to be very careful in your wording.
ChatGPT is incredible.
The other thing about this is that John Carpenter was actually in talks to remake this movie. Do you think John Carpenter would have done a better version of this compared to Chuck Russell's after doing The Thing?
Ooh, it wouldn't have been as campy. I don't think. I think it would have been
more serious.
Yeah.
What did you think of all the gore effects in this movie?
They were great, honestly.
Wonderful.
I thoroughly fucking enjoyed all of the practical effects in this fucking movie.
Didn't it win an award for special effects?
No, it didn't win an award. And the Chuck Russell was actually said that he actually wanted to do CGI, and because CGI was starting a little bit in the 80s at that time, there's actually CGI in this movie for a brief, like 10 seconds. There's CGI. It's the scene when the Blob is blown up into ice particles, basically.
Yeah.
Where you see it glowing, that's all CGI.
Yes, in the Fantastic Film Festival in 1989, it won the award for best special effects.
Oh, okay. Well, that I'd never heard of that award, so I was thinking you were trying to think about like the Oscars for special effects or something like that.
No, unfortunately, no. With John Carpenter, I don't know if he would have took this role, took the lead of directing it.
Well, he didn't want to do The Thing.
But true, but I mean, he's
until he found out that that they didn't follow the source material. This is just a remake. I don't think he likes to do remakes.
If he saw this and said, "There's nothing for me to add on to it," like I was telling you in the our break, Rob Zombie was considered for doing this in like 2008, 2009.
Yes, and I remember that, and it never got to be made. Which I was because I remember that was going to be would have been interesting though, but it would have been very. Because Rob Zombie likes to put a lot of violence in his movies. I mean, his movies are probably one of the most violent when it comes to horror movies. I mean, he puts
his
a lot
whole thing is nitty gritty.
Yeah. Seeing that with the Blob, I really am curious what it would have been like. That would have been very. I mean, would you guys wanted to see a Rob Zombie version of the Blob?
Heck yeah.
Fuck yes.
Because they're actually still in talks of still trying to make a reboot of this movie.
Yep.
They were actually going to make a sequel to this movie because the end of this movie was actually set to be up for a sequel. With the pastor having that
I feel
little piece
Rob
in the jar.
does good with creating human villains. I don't know with creature effect, creature being the main antagonist, how well he would do. He does great with, like I said, human baddies.
Yeah.
I just don't know about creatures.
He's never really done creatures, has he?
Exactly. That's why.
Well, he sort of. I mean, House of a Thousand Corpses. When you thinking about no, those are all people. Those are all people because I was thinking about like the zombies and stuff like that. He's never really done anything really like
imagination.
All of his villains are humans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're not like of another world or anything like that. I don't think he's done a movie like that.
Mm-hmm.
All of his movies have been. So that would have been.
I don't know. That's it. Just because of that, then I don't know how well he'd do. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he has a fascination with the older movies. He loves the like 50s and 60s movies that came out, grindhouse films and stuff like that. So I don't know. It could have been a different take. It could have been interesting. Just when you think about like Howard Stern wanting to recreate Porky's. Remember when that was on the table for a longest time, and that's never got made. Where Howard Stern's Porky's remake. So it would have been very interesting. What do you think? This would have been a good sequel with the pastor?
I think it set up a good.
Would you have wanted to see it?
I would.
Or do you think it should have just ended right then and there? There's nothing going on because he was going to bring the apocalypse with bringing
another whole waiting for a sign from God.
When is it going to happen? The rapture soon.
Thought it was pretty fucking neat, actually, to tell you the truth. I would have loved to see a sequel, but Chuck Russell wanted to make a sequel, but the movie did so fucking bad that they never greenlit it.
Do you think it'll do well in today's climate?
It would be all CGI. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. It would be all CGI, and I think CGI ruins movies. We're going to get back into that talk because of The Thing, just like the 2011 of The Thing being CGI. A CGI blob would look more fake. This blob actually looked more realistic because of all the practical effects. It was all latex and puppetry and miniatures and stuff like that. So, Stu, what do you think? A CGI blob. Do you think a CGI blob would have been better, or do you think the way that they did it with the puppetry and latex special effects was better?
For then, definitely 100% better. What they did. 100%. Nowadays, with it being such a nebulous creature, I could see CGI working. I could, because it doesn't have to necessarily follow what our understanding of the physical, properties would be. So it doesn't have to be something where it doesn't feel like it's normal movement and stuff like that. It could be something that feels unearthly to us. So I think CGI could work in a modern frame,
unless it was like 2011 The Thing.
Yeah,
because that's what ruined it is the CGI. So I feel like if they did CGI with this,
but
it would look more fake.
But even then, yes, it was an alien, but it was an alien that still had recognizable physical characteristics that,
like tentacles and stuff like that.
Yes. So
because this one didn't look like a glob of goo. This actually looked like it was like all over the place because it had tentacles. It had like fucking almost veiny air. I mean, it was different all the time. It was not like a smooth piece of goo. It was actually like I don't know how to explain how it looked. What
from The Thing, when the monster tried to
a blob?
go out.
Huh?
Like a blob?
It didn't really. It actually did not look like a blob.
It was an amorphous mass. That's all it was. It's just goop
with arms that would pull onto you and stuff like that.
It's goop. It's an amoeba. It's a giant fucking amoeba.
It would have been scarier than an amoeba, a tardigrade.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Motherfucking
Absolutely.
water bears. They would have been fucking terrifying.
Jesus Christ.
No,
I think if Blumhouse...
if you don't know
Have
anything
you
about...
seen a tardigrade on like scanning electron microscopy? Fucking... What happened? Did you just like...
He passed on...
Go ahead and take it because I don't want to fuck up my words anymore. You can go ahead and fuck up the words.
Microscopy. There we go.
Microscopy. What?
Microscopy. Microscopy.
Microscope. Microscopy.
Scanning electron microscopy. There we go.
Which we've infected the moon with, probably, by the way. Just what you all know.
Fucking rocks or spiders.
Oh, I've seen.
I've seen those.
And then
that would have been actually fucking scarier.
Those things are damn near unkillable.
Yeah. Like impervious to radiation, can live in the vacuum of space. They go into suspended animation for decades. There's actually a 570-year-old tardigrade on estimate. For what was it? It was collected during some fucking exploration, like during the Renaissance era or something like that.
And it's still alive.
And it was in a fucking vial. And they were looking at it was a thing of moss. And they rehydrated the moss, and this fucking tardigrade that they found in there came back.
Do you feel like that if they did a bigger version of that, that would be more scarier than what it is in the Blob?
Absolutely. Like 8-legged freaks, but like dog-sized tardigrades that were predatory? Fuck that. They'd probably be bulletproof and shit and wouldn't give a goddamn about fire. Fuck your cold conditions. I don't give a shit about your nuclear weapons. I'm gonna fucking eat you.
Yeah.
That's a tardigrade if it was big enough to do anything.
See, what made me wonder if they actually took the whole plot of the Blob from that. Do you feel like that they actually used that for the Blob, or do you think that the Blob was something that was just created?
That was they took the idea for this one as just an amoeba.
No, I'm talking about the original Blob too. Or do you think that somebody just created out of their head, just like
just created out of their head, just an amorphous, faceless killer, like Chase said in the earlier part of the episode.
So I think in today's world, if they had like Blumhouse, if they were to produce this, I think they could do like a really good job with it.
Actually, that's something I read about, is that Blumhouse has the rights to try and make this.
Huh.
I read something on that about Blumhouse actually trying to make this, because I watched a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about it, because they are still trying to push to make a remake of the Blob.
Cocaine Bear versus the Blob.
Okay,
Cocaine Bear is going to win.
The Blob is going to win on that one.
Cocaine Bear.
The Blob is going to win.
With
The
enough
Blob
cocaine,
is going to win.
With enough cocaine.
I told the ChatGPT to write me a sequel to Cocaine Bear, and it came with some wild shit. It was fucking amazing. It was like Cocaine Bear, the heist. It was just like,
yes.
What about cocaine on the Blob?
It ain't gonna do nothing. It doesn't have a nervous system or anything to do anything with.
It doesn't have a multicellular nervous system that we know of, although this being so large would more than likely require a nervous system. I would actually venture to say that this is very much so like a tardigrade, in it probably even has eyes, just microscopic, being a single cell eye spot all over
I
this
think it
thing.
goes by like a sense of heat, or it's like almost like a heat, like it senses like
more than likely it would be able to sense vibration.
Vibration
And
heat,
go
stuff
toward
like that. It goes anything that's alive and organic, and it takes it.
Heat sensing organs are extremely complex. You could have an eye spot or a photoreceptor cell. Extremely simple. It literally takes a single cell.
Yeah.
And that can be a photoreceptor. And you could have, quintillions of those across the surface of this blob.
Yeah.
And it could effectively see its prey.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder what the Blob identifies as.
It's a he, she.
Zer.
It's a them. It's an it. It's a thing. I mean, seriously.
Your worst nightmare.
I mean, when you think about it.
Let me she them titties.
Well, when you think about
I
it.
identify as a fucking threat.
The thing is exactly the same. The thing,
That's good.
The thing is almost the exact same thing. Because the thing is an organism, or an organism that attaches to somebody and becomes a part of them. The Blob does the exact same thing, but it uses or
symbiotic or parasitic.
I'd say
parasitic.
Well, parasitic eats.
Parasitic eats and degrades its host. A symbiotic
replicates.
It benefits the host.
Yeah. Interesting talks that we're having about this. Like we're going into
you could go like Blob Borg, where it does become parasitic, but on one person it happens to
Borg.
That's fucking
hear me
scary.
out. On one person it happens to actually benefit and become symbiotic, and then replicate and duplicate. That would be fucking terrifying.
Jesus.
Now you have like running zombies.
We're just coming up with like new movie ideas in this episode.
Like sprinting blob zombies.
I'm sure Stu is putting that in right now. Borg and Blob.
I'm not. Right now, I'm enhancing something else that I created an art picture.
Enhance.
So I told it to. I told it to create me a realistic picture of Mario on trial for war crimes.
Oh my god.
Is it Mussolini?
What the fuck? Looks like Saddam Hussein with a fucking Mario
It looks
hat.
like a real world Mario.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's real good.
All right, well, let's go to on the pick on which do you think is the better one for a versus match.
I think the newest one
that looks like the Blob right there.
is more scientifically accurate.
Yeah.
That's an amoeba.
Well, see, like I said, that's what I mean. This one felt more realistic compared to the one in the original where it was just a big blob of massive goo.
Like a goop.
A big grog.
A big
Did I say grog of goo?
I don't know. He's Gagabook. I don't know. Whatever it is. So the Blob fucking eats everything except for coal.
Coal.
Cold.
That's its only. Well, see, that's one thing that they took from the original is that the cold,
Which makes sense, but otherwise
it freezes because that also puts it in a what's the thing when it's frozen and it can't move?
Stasis.
Stasis, yeah, because that's what the original one. Oh, no, well, they did that with the
stasis.
The end of the second one when the pastor grabbed a little pieces of crystals. I think from the warehouse or the store
when they
or
were
something
frozen
like that,
and put them in a jar, and
then it would come right back. Right when it was thawed out, it was coming back alive again. So, and also when you cut it into different pieces, then that means you can make multiple blobs all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
now
they never
do you think
touched
they
on
rejoin? They did rejoin. It showed they did rejoin because he grabbed multiple crystals and put them in the fucking thing.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4
and
crystals.
then at the end of the movie, it was one gelatinous cube.
It was like a little mini. It was like a little mini
Megazord.
And he was going to put it out on the world and everything else. So, no, seriously, what do you guys think is better, the original version or this version?
The 1988 is head and shoulders above the original. I have to say it. It's got a better plot. It's got a better storyline, better individual character development, better gore, better theatrical.
The acting.
Everything.
Yeah.
It has better build up to each attack. It's just in general, it was a great finally taking a concept that was decades ahead of its time and putting it into a capable studio.
And also, they killed a kid. They don't normally kill kids in the movies.
Yeah, I did like that actually.
Yeah,
I thought
the little
that.
annoying
I was like,
kid.
oh yeah, Kid
Getting
got
pulled up and then
fucked
coming up all fucking.
I bet they had to pay some fines for that shit.
Well, the dog didn't get killed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you save the dogs, okay? You don't fuck with the dogs.
Actually, that's something I actually forgot about the 1958 version. Did the dog get killed?
No.
The dog ran away.
Yeah. So he did run away because I was trying to hear the line.
No, when he saw that the doctor got fucked up and he went back to the car and he was like, and she opens the door, dog ran off and you don't see him again.
Okay.
Oh, no, you do see him again. They find him at the fucking the market. And they save him. So dog did not get killed.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you vote as the better one?
Oh, 88, absolutely, no doubt in my mind.
So you'd watch the 88 over and over again, but you wouldn't watch the 1958 again.
I'm not saying I'd watch either one over and over and over again, but if I
would totally
having the
watch the
choice
88
between the two, I'm watching the 88.
All right, Goot, you?
I agree. The 1988 one's much better. Has more of a theme to it and character development.
Well, see, I
mad respect to Steve McQueen, but you fucked up.
Well, I've talked about this in the Thing episode, I believe I did, where I feel like this is part of the best reboot trilogy out there when it comes to the 80s reboots, because you have The Thing, you have The Blob, and you have The Fly, which is another episode that we're going to be doing in the summer. And I feel like that if you were to rank, I was going to ask this in the Fly episode, but if you had to rank all three of them, you think we should just wait till the Fly episode to do that, to figure out which is the better one?
Let's wait.
Yeah, so, but the thing is that I agree with all of you. The 1988 version is by far the most entertaining version out of all of them, out of both of them. I want to see Son of the Blob, though. I want to get an opinion about that. I've been trying to look for it because I was going to see if I can buy it because I really wanted to watch it before we did this episode, but I couldn't get it. because I saw a lot of scenes from it, and it looks pretty damn good, and the special effects actually look pretty decent. Have you seen clips from it?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, just go on YouTube and look at Son of the Blob and the scenes, and there's a lot of great fucking scenes that they do in that one. So,
Son of a Blob.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a pause here and do a little extra bonus again to this show.
I was talking about how the Blob fucking eats everything. I was wondering what these snacks are.
That's exactly what we're going to be doing these snacks. So back in the Dude, Where's My Car episode that Stu gracefully hosted, which was actually really a fun episode that we did, Chase brought a whole bunch of foreign Lays. Were they Japanese?
Sure.
Do you remember?
They were gifted to me by a coworker.
Yeah, I don't remember if they were all the same.
I
But
think they were from they were from Japan.
Well, I don't know what these are,
I
but
almost said Japan.
we have.
I think I'm
turning Japanese. I really think so.
Well, we have 4 bags of foreign Lay's chips that we're going to try out, and we're going to test them out. I'm curious on what they're going to taste like. So.
Very curious.
So, like I said, we're going to go away from the Lenny Claus and everything else about the moving of the bags, but we have salted egg.
I feel like that's going to be fucking delicious.
Who's claiming this one?
I got it. Yeah.
All right, you got that one. All right, we're all going to test them all. But who's got truffle?
I'll do truffle.
All right, so Stu's got truffle. We got
crinkle, bitch.
Fucking
So
sweet basil.
Is this Hindi or Tagalog on the bag?
Tagalog?
I have no idea, and mine, it doesn't have anything to read. I can't read this writing, so I don't know what it is. Is that shrimp or is that crawfish? Is that crawfish?
That's some crawfish back in San Antone.
Back in San Antone. See, I don't even know what this is. It looks like a salsa verde because it's like some green shit with red things in it. So I don't know.
57%
Top left.
potatoes.
And I'll have a picture of this on Instagram. So, does it smell good? Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's nothing in America for this one. So mine doesn't really have one. So we're just going to go with
Nothing in what language?
America. What did I say?
American? You speak fucking American when you're talking to me.
Oh, man. Oh, that don't smell good.
Woo! God. We ready?
Damn. We ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go for it.
Salted egg potatoes. Not bad. Not great, but I fuck with it.
A little bit of heat to it. I'm surprised.
It's not bad, but I don't know what the fuck it tastes like. What's so funny? Does the truffle taste good?
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. I'm sorry.
He's looking at his AI again.
You are obsessed with that AI right now.
I told it to grade me a comic book style for Captain Cumbeard.
No, I don't want to hear it.
No, you would
He's a hero.
You would absolutely love to be looking like this motherfucker right here.
All right, let's see.
Brings orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty fucking awesome, actually.
Down to 0.
Here, try these. All right. What the hell are these?
Right?
Sweet basil.
All right, everybody pass right. I meant to say left, but this will do.
Those are good. The sweet basil is good.
There's a little heat to it.
Not really.
You get that?
Not spicy at all.
It said little heat, not spicy.
I'm really not looking forward to the salted egg.
Truffle's all right.
Oh my god, that's fucking god awful. God. The salted egg sucks.
I'm gonna give it
Sorry,
salted
that's a
egg.
different taste. That's a different taste.
Well, that's supposed to be 2 flavors in one.
No.
Party foul. You get a punishment shot.
That's there.
Fucking paid for these. Yeah, give him the wheel.
Behind you.
All right, so this is the truffle.
Yeah, the salted egg.
Salted egg is horrible.
Interesting.
It doesn't taste good at all.
They tried, but there's nothing close to it.
Truffle's all right. It's different.
I see what you mean about the heat.
Yeah.
It's I'm not going to say it's hot, but it has warmth. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yay!
What do you got?
I get to grab something yummy.
Are you serious? Lucky fuck.
I haven't tried this one yet.
I'm not a fan of the truffle all that much.
You see?
Oh, you haven't had that one yet?
So this is 2 in 1. Give me something and something.
The sweet basil is my favorite out of all 4 of them. I like the sweet basil one more than any of them. The worst one in the bunch is the salted egg. That tastes like dog shit.
This is the dog shit.
Just 2 in 1.
Compared to the salted egg, you like the salted egg better than that?
Yeah.
This is grilled prawn and seafood sauce flavor.
Where'd you find that?
I fuck with it. On the English label?
Let me see the English label.
They all have an English label, my guy.
This one's like second place. This one's not bad.
I think we're all gonna have different ratings.
Oh yeah.
And this is just basil. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but they say it's got spice to it or heat
Sweet
to it.
basil flavor.
It has warmth.
This
I
one's
think
good.
that has more. Oh no, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
What do you think of the salted egg?
I think it was fine.
You liked it?
I'm okay with it.
I'm surprised. So, do you like all of them?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. All right, well, let's do. You had all of them?
Yeah.
All right, give a review of every single which one, 1 to 2 out of each one.
Truffle to me is probably my favorite. The
basil's
prawn, no.
pretty.
What is that? The prawn?
The prawn and seafood sauce.
Prawn and seafood sauce.
What is seafood sauce, by the way? That seems very generic a title.
I think
Exactly.
seafood sauce is like cocktail sauce, isn't it?
So prawn and seafood
Or
sauce would be my
tartare,
number
or-
2. Salted egg would be a number 3. Sweet basil would be my number 4.
What the hell is a prawn?
Just shrimp.
Oh,
It's
a
a
type of
large
shrimp?
shrimp.
This would see. I actually
Or
like
an alien from District 9.
The
whatever.
picture that's on the bag, that's a fucking prawn.
Good one. Yes.
So I thought that was a crawfish. All right. So, all right, you gave the truffles a 2?
I didn't give any of them stars. I gave my rating. My ranking.
Truffles number 1.
All right, so what'd you rank?
Truffles.
God
1.
damn it, Ron. Pay attention. Truffles, top seed to me.
Okay.
The prawn and seafood sauce would be number 2.
Okay.
Salted egg number 3. Sweet basil number 4.
Interesting. Man, mine's is completely different. All right, Goop.
All right, number 1, sweet basil. Number 2, the crawfish one, the sweet
Or
prawn.
the prawn? Yeah.
3, the salted egg, and 4, truffle.
Okay. I'm going to go with the sweet basil first. I'm going to go with the prawn second. I'm going to go with the truffle third. And the salted egg is number 4. That shit is horrible. I do not like the salted egg. You guys can enjoy that. Chase, what is yours?
Wow.
What the hell did you drink?
I just took some of the
You
your
just woke up.
screwball, and it just turned the little tiny bit of spice from these potato chips into a fucking habanero. Like that shit punched me in the fucking tongue, dude. Wow.
Well, what's your ranking?
I think I'm gonna go with the sweet basil, number 1.
Okay, so that wins.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the
prawn?
The prawn number 2, and then it is a hard decision between the salted egg.
You like the salted egg?
I kind of do. I kind of fuck with it.
Wow.
I could
And
eat
the
it.
truffle. Like, I ain't saying it's bad. I ain't saying it's fucking amazing, but it ain't bad.
Hey, do you have that the sweet lime?
No, I have sweet basil though.
Or, sweet basil.
All right, bet. Cool.
So you're doing the salted egg last? I don't know. Or the truffle?
Truffle and salted egg are like a tie for 3 and 4 to me.
Okay. Altogether, would you say this batch was better, or the first batch we did not do Where's My Car?
I don't know. He was pretty fucking wild about the cucumber potato chips.
good.
Like, I don't know why you would want cucumber potatoes.
I thought, no, yeah, but you also were worried about how much heat that other shit was going to have, and it didn't have any heat at all.
Yeah.
And you ended up like the squid that you actually enjoyed.
That squid was fucking delicious.
Oh, the sweet basil's got peppers on it. That's why it's got some heat to it.
Yeah, yeah. I took a little shot of the screwball as my something yummy.
And you said it made it spicier. Actually,
Bro, it was
stepped
like,
it up a little bit.
and it settled down really quick. But damn, it lit my ass up.
Can I try that? Give me a shot, please.
Oh, the screwball?
Yes, please.
Oh, that stuff is horrible. You can go ahead and have it.
Oof.
I
I was gonna do the Rebel root beer, but I figured I didn't want to.
There's barely any left of that stuff. I'm so mad at it. We've had that since last year.
One?
The Rebel root beer. We did that for our RoboCop episode.
So
You put it down. Yep. Thank you.
Just fucking.
Well, I know that, so we claim the winner for the Blob versus Blob is the 1988 version.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go ahead and go into our pint reviews. And also, in a future episode, we will be doing Kit Kats. We're going to be doing foreign Kit Kat bars.
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Mochi flavored.
I got a whole shitload of flavors that are coming in the mail.
You all right over there, Goot?
Try not to burp.
Staying away from the mic, not chewing in front of the mic.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, we had Lenny Claus for the chips.
Oh.
Yeah, it's safe.
Yeah, we
I'm still being cautious.
You don't want that. You don't want that Goldschlager. You don't want to roll the spin of the wheel.
I don't want that evil on me.
All right, so we're gonna have Goot go first for the pint reviews.
Hang on.
After you take your shot of peanut butter screw. Oh God, that stuff's horrible.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with that baseball bat now. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
It's wrong.
You like it?
Oh, that's good.
Really?
Right? It's delicious.
The blast with the flavor of it.
It's too sweet. It's too fucking sweet for me.
But now with that, when you pair it with that, it like enhances that even better. The sweet basil chips, it enhances the flavor to it. It's like
that's good.
Yeah,
It just lights your ass up.
No,
it's
thanks.
like a little bit of spice here. That's pretty dope. You know what I mean? It's just,
I don't know, it's
gasoline
just
fire
the-
in your mouth for about 40 seconds.
The idea of peanut butter
woke me
and
up. This felt great.
Sweet, it's just basil and peanut butter just doesn't sound appealing to me at all. But if you guys like it, then go. No thanks. I'm good.
I don't like heat. So you may enjoy it.
It's not the heat. I don't like peanut butter whiskey.
But they're saying that the peanut butter elevates the heat. Am I wrong?
Then why don't you try it?
Fine, try
I
some of
don't
the
like
ghost
heat.
pepper.
Why am I going to want to elevate any heat if I don't like heat?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So Goop, you go ahead and start your pint reviews for the for the original Blob and then the 1988.
Okay, so the 1958, I would give that give the enjoyment for 5. Critical.
Wow, really?
Enjoyment, yes.
Nope.
I enjoy watching it. It was fucking amazing.
That's cool.
Critical, I'd give it a 4. Just this is why watching movies suck because I have to qualify for critically like with other movies of today, and like I can't go back to that time period and watch that movie for that time period. Yeah, it's good to me. I could watch it again, no problem. But this is I gotta be more critical of movies I enjoy now compared to then.
Yeah,
and how much the style has changed and all that fun stuff. The 1988 enjoyment of 5. Critical, I give that a 4 as well for me.
All right, Stu.
All right, 58. Enjoyment, I'll give it a 3.5. I will. For what it was, I was happy with it. Recommend people to see it, especially anybody who is sci-fi and horror fans to recognize where we came from.
That era.
Yes. And give homage and respect to that. Critically, for 1958 film, 3 3/4, sorry. 3 3/4. Yeah, I'll be good with that. It's good. It is. Acting was a little cheesy, but that's what the time period was.
And you enjoyed Steve McQueen.
As a nerdy little fuck, I didn't dislike him. I didn't necessarily like him as a character, but also I thought Steve McQueen playing that character was fine. It hurt my mind to see, like I said in the beginning, King of Cool playing this role. But because this was one of his early roles, I can understand it. Yeah, I'll go with 3 3/4. 88. I'm going to go with enjoyment, probably 3 3/4. For enjoyment, soft spot in my heart over the years. I saw this early on in my, when I'm watching B horror movies and stuff like that, and enjoyed it. Definitely had some good effects, good violence. Acting was fine. Was anything Oscar worthy? Hell no, not at all. I did appreciate how drastically they tried to make this remake, make it their own, put their own feel on it, their own spin, everything like that, but while still paying homage to its creator. So I'm like, okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Critically, also probably about a 3 3/4.
Okay.
Really, it is. It isn't something super great. Acting was very campy,
but I don't think they were trying to go for any like. I think that's what they were going for.
I don't think they were going for it. I think they
would you
thought
say
they were
that-
making a super scary sci-fi film, and so they weren't leaning into it being a B movie.
Would you say Dream Warriors was campy?
Less campy than this. Much less campy than this.
Okay.
I thought it was overall. Well, Dream Warriors is a much better story, much better acting, in my opinion. Overall, much better effects. Everything about Dream Warriors, in my opinion, blew this out of the fucking water. But I can't compare the two. They're two totally different films,
completely horror movies.
So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll stick with 3 3/4 on both of those, and for the 88 one.
All right, Chase.
1958. I have to agree with Stu. It was it was campy, but it didn't feel like they were trying to be.
Yeah.
They seemed to put a lot of time and effort into things, and it just didn't pay off. Like I said before, it's a fantastic concept for the time, but it was too early for the capabilities technologically to pull this off in a proper way that it deserved.
Yeah.
So the 1958 was a fantastic concept, but it shit the bed. Enjoyability for me is going to be a 2.
I was expecting that from you.
Critically, because of its cutting edge concept and their ability to put in new out of the box thinking on the monster, I'll actually give this a 3.5 critically.
So you give it a higher critical, but a lower enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see that.
1988, from an enjoyment standpoint, I'm giving this a 5.
Okay.
I really fucking enjoyed the 1988 Blob. Critically standpoint, it missed a few knocks here and there, but honestly, not too bad. It did a phenomenal job with the effects, and I quite frankly think that it overshot what a lot of movies would be able to pull off.
Yes.
In that same time frame. So from a critical standpoint, I'll have to give it a 4.
That is high. That is really high.
It's not an original concept, but it used a fantastic one and it finally put it into an era that was able to pull it off.
Yeah.
I think they did a better job with it, turning that concept, that raw idea, into an actual scary movie. They did a great job with the horror effects, and not just the horror effects, but choosing the right characters to fuck up and kill off in the gruesome ways.
Yeah.
To give you the no holds barred idea. And while the bad guy on screen was always the Blob, the actual bad guy in the story was something more real and more relatable. And that's what I think gave it that 4 rating for me critically.
Okay.
Because it gave you an actual scary movie, not just a monster flick that's, ooh, look at this, so fun. Oh, fuck.
Well,
no, this is people. I kind of believe they could do that to us, man? And you leave the theater thinking that.
Yeah.
That's a scary movie. So
All right.
That's mine.
Good review. All right. So for the 1958, critically, I would give it a 3. It's a well-made film, but it's got its cons. There's things about it that I don't like. I don't like the characters. That's something I do not like. I do not like Steve McQueen character. I just didn't care for the characters in the movie. I thought that the effects were good for its time. And I thought it was very interesting in how they did it, even though you only saw the Blob for like 5 minutes in the movie. The Blob is only in there for 5 minutes. I just said he, just like Stu did. But overall, it was still an enjoyment. I'd put it in the same as critical, a 3. It's not something I can watch over and over again. I'd watch it again maybe like 5, 6, 7 years down the road or something like that if I feel like watching a classic movie, because there's other classic movies that I like more than this. I enjoyed a thing from the thing from another planet more than this, in my opinion. I enjoyed the Vincent Price The Fly more than this. Both of those were in black and white, and this one is actually no, the original flies in not in black and white, it's in color, I believe the original flies in. We're going to get into it when we do it in the summertime. It's been a while since I've seen it, but the fact is that it's good for its time. I thought it was, but I do agree with Chase on the whole idea that they couldn't get they did not have the special effects they did when it comes to the 1988 version. The 1988 version pulls it off perfectly. And the 1988 version, I'm not giving it a 5, but I'm definitely giving it a 4 for enjoyment. It is just an amazing fucking too much fun movie. It's just fun. That's how I see it. It's just a fun movie. You're just seeing all these kills. You're seeing the special effects. The special effects are just eye candy for you. It's just watching all these people getting disintegrated and this blob moving in and just the practical effects. That's one thing I love about the 80s is the practical effects. The practical effects always get me. You know, you come to Jaws, you come to The Fly, you come to the Hellraiser movies. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are all practical effects. And that's what makes those movies good. Friday the 13th. But the practical effects in this were amazing and how they made the blob look. And how, I mean, it's just the latex and everything. It just looked great. The gore effects were just great to look at. Critically, for the remake, I would give it a 3.5. I won't give it a 4, and the reason why is because, like I said, there's better horror movies from the 80s than this one, but this is a good reboot. That's why it is considered to be one of the best reboots of all time when it comes to 80s horror. And this was a horror movie, a reboot done right, in my opinion, just like John Carpenter's The Thing. But and I can watch this again and again and enjoy the hell out of it. I thought Chuck Russell had a great time with it, doing it and everything else. I enjoyed Kevin Dillon. I thought he was, he was a good bad boy character that, was entertaining to watch. Didn't really care for Shawnee Smith all that much. But I enjoyed the cop, the Melting Man from RoboCop. I thought I enjoyed him because he was kind of basically like the Burt from the original. And I completely forgot about his kill, him getting folded in half, going through the bookcase, which was really fucking amazing. I thought that was really cool how they did that. And also the other guy, I remember the blob just coming up and being raised up in the sky and then just coming down, slamming on that guy. The effects of this movie were just so fun. This movie, like, I was watching this and I was watching it with Sammy and I was just like, this movie is just so fun. I enjoy the hell out of it.
It is.
And I'm so glad that we actually got to talk about it. So, but I kind of figured that all of us were going to pick the 1988 version. I think it's going to be very rare that if we ever do a versus series that we're always going to go for the original. But I believe Stephen King's It. Stu, I think you even said that. Were you in that episode?
Yes.
And then you picked Stephen King's It over the remake.
He did.
The Tim Curry version. So you went more for the classic one than you went for the reboot.
Absolutely did. And that just the tonality fit better. Now, the newer one was definitely, scarier, quote unquote. But it's just, I prefer the tenseness that came with the OG.
Yeah. And the thing about that is the fact that they can just make a big pink monster that just, it's just a big pink glob to be scary is just amazing. Now, in the original, it just looked like a big bowl of jelly. It didn't really look it looked like a ball of jelly. It didn't really do that much.
Yep.
You saw it move a couple times and everything else, but it's not really scary. Now, at that time, it would have been, but this one, you have tentacles that you can be grabbed. It fucking goes underwater and everything else. I mean, that thing went inside the sewer when it's underwater. I mean, that's fucking scary as shit right there. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a fun movie. So, 3.5 for critical and enjoyment. It's a 4. I mean, like I said, I was almost going to give it like a 4.5, but I decided to go with a 4 because, like I said, there's better 80s horror movies out there that I enjoy more than this. But and usually it's anything when it comes to sci-fi. Sci-fi is always like my favorite. I mean, I would take Alien for being a horror movie, the first Alien movie, over this in a heartbeat. And that was made in 1979. So that is the end of our episode for The Blob versus The Blob, and a lot of bonuses in this episode. And also we got to thank ourselves for being Podcast of the Month for April.
Yeah,
guys, very cool.
Because we are the podcast, and also HILF History I'd Like to Fuck is also Podcast of the Month.
Good show.
Good show. Dawn Brody does a great job with the show. She does an amazing job, and really glad that we got her on board on the Deluxe Edition Network, which you guys need to go check out.
So fucking bubbly.
Bubbly.
her trailer.
Oh yeah. No, I just never heard of the term bubbly.
You've never heard the term bubbly? Like, oh, hey, hi everyone. It's a bubbly person.
Oh no, okay. I've never heard of that term.
What?
I've never heard of somebody saying you're a bubbly person.
A bubbly personality.
Never heard of that. Why is everybody? Even Crystal's looking at me.
Because Crystal's bubbly. Well, when she's not like, when she's not super
but
meek
I've
and mousy.
never heard of that term before.
Really? That's
no, I've
intriguing.
never heard of that term being used before.
See, I wasn't going to judge as harshly as Fuckhead did over here, but you know,
it's fucking weird.
I'm not surprised anymore. It's just
nothing surprises me at this table anymore. Nothing surprises me.
I'm always here to entertain.
The amount of horse semen jokes and how poorly we
dragon cocks and
dragon dicks and
sluts.
Pronouncing
floppy
Kimmy
dicks.
Schmitz is all
a lot of fucking dick shit, and it's always coming from Stu's mouth because he likes it in the mouth. So
I didn't say anything about dicks or anything like that. You're
Not
the one who
this
was
time.
just talking about dicks.
So also make sure to check us out or vote us on the Denny's because that's going to be ending, I believe, May 1st. So vote for Barrel Aged Flicks and also vote for my drink, the root beer whiskey, because that one is the winner right there.
No, fucking Malort. Our show goddamn drink. Jepson's Malort. Weird Science episode all the way. It is our show
Science.
fucking drink.
Yeah. And
Don't dishonor our show.
And what reviews did we give that drink?
Amazing. 100 out of fucking 3.
I don't remember you giving it a 2.
You don't remember?
I have to go back to that episode and find out what we did because I
2
know
thumbs up. It's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Up.
It's exactly what I wanted it to be.
2 thumbs up my ass.
Well, don't vote for Winter's Hearth because that one sucked. So
Winter's what? Hearth? What's a hearth?
Hearth.
Hearth?
I'm not saying it again.
Hearth.
There you go. Thank you. Winter's Hearth.
Like a fireplace, a hearth. Hearth? What the fuck is a hearth?
know, right?
God damn, I've been saying Winter's Hearth for like over and over again to people too. Shit.
Yeah. When I
did it
die,
look at you
somebody's
weird?
going to drive me around in a hearth.
I give up.
He's got Ghostbusters in the brain.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of our show. So we will see you guys later.
Love you.
Hey guys, thank you for listening to our episode in our season 3 of Barrel Age Flicks. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.